stand your ground. Stand your ground, yeah. Much too late to try and walk it back. You know that the vault caught every last second of that. Hit a man's link and felt like you were free to talk shit and threaten. Told everyone you were getting your record expunged to get you a weapon. Talking reckless and threatening to end people's lives. Said go ahead and call them, the police will be on your side. Talking stupid shit about rapid fire in a muzzle loader, never even considering how this would go over. Said pull up in my town again and see what happens. Threatening to kill a man for saying he would give you the chance to slap him. Went live again with your big yellow face all in the camera. Pull up again, motherfucker, I dare you. You said you would blow his goddamn brains out. You would claim that you feared for your life and stand your ground. That's all you would need to beat a murder charge in your whole hometown. Stand your ground. Ain't what you think. Hard to claim fear for your life after you hit the man's link. You talk tough and brag for months about slapping him. Now you think you can say that your fear for your life is justification for capping him. Stand your ground. Ain't what you think. You can't go from the aggressor to the victim in a blink. It was all fun and games when you were calling him triple slap, but he is gonna have the last laugh while you get them cheeks clapped. Of course you tried to play it off with your troll shit, realizing terroristic threats weren't gonna fly as a skit. Take the video down and reach for that victim card, knowing your snitch ass wouldn't last 2 days behind bars. Get back up on alive and commence the crime. Today you were getting jumped, back then you did it for rhyme. Petitioning the courts to get your gun rights back while actively plotting to murder a man with a gap. Go ahead and take it down, cause the vault will always bring it back. Crying about 4 computers downloading all your shit, yeah. Turned it over to the DA with her own special copy, just doing my part. Fuck you, John, this Johnny. Always lying to your chat, talking about you ain't worried, but you sure did drop that cash app in a hurry. He begging for help with these new legal fees. Last month you were acting rich, flexing the measly 12 G's, flaunting the used Jeep and $1,000 bike. Now you can't cash to check your mouth, road tough guy. Big mad in the videos, threatening to take a man's life. Them boys in county would take your ass, and that Hep C would take your wife. Stand your ground. Ain't what you think. No one forced you to hit that man's lane. All up in your feels with murder on your mind. Now the only thing getting killed is what's left of your behind. Stand your ground. Ain't what you think. Now you are facing some time up in the clink, getting punched and slapped in themselves while you were washing some dudes' drawers in the sink. He shot that dope in his neck so his arms wouldn't show tracks. He loved to stack and load his favorite meth and smack. He shared dirt and needles, ignored all the warnings. She would pay for his habit like she did everything else for Johnny. She always knew the truth about him being a fake. Her abused love life was about to be more than sad. He named his motorcycle Pocahontas. She said poking them dirty needles in his neck sure did come back to haunt us. He accuses everyone of disrespecting his wife, oblivious to the fact that it is his poor life choices that's fucking up their lives. Her hands grew more knuckles, her belly began to gradually swell. She loaded up on coochie spray and Chinese gummies to combat the smell. Her doctors were baffled by her systemic shutdown, until that ultrasound revealed that her liver was now hard and brown. She always snorted her drugs and stayed away from that IV. Now her skin would soon turn yellow thanks to Johnny. She got the devastating news, her outlook wasn't all that bright. She looked for support and sympathy, he went out to go play on his bike. She got them food stamps and kept them from being homeless. All she got in return was stage 3 cirrhosis. Marketplace bikie name Pocahontas. Silly fag just ignored his own jaundice. For a man that claims that he was only defending his wife, he sure has been such a vile piece of shit to his entire life. He once told a man with cancer to hurry up and die. Knock, knock, motherfucker, special delivery. Your karma has arrived. Got him a second-hand Indian, now she needs a second-hand liver. She picked Johnny and soon after her ex was face down in the river. 17 years later, what a beautiful ride. She stayed with Jaundice Johnny even after he was fucking Tiffany on the side. His Indian is named Pocahontas. She said poking them dirty needles in his neck sure has come back to haunt us. He clickbaits and spreads lies for YouTube views. She sits and waits on the doc's call with transplant news, while she struggles to come to terms with the state of her life. Johnny spends his time making terroristic threats and riding his bike.
Yeah, put myself back. Oh, and for Nodia, that's a hell of a question. Good evening, everyone, by the way. I will fill you in on that very quickly. Wasn't that long ago. Recent. Year or two. Anyway, Melinda went live in the side yard with Meemaw the Plug, and she got to bitching about a woman named Tiffany, reporting her for her dogs or something. Anyway. And during this like little bitch session, she revealed that the woman stole her clothes while Johnny was hooking up with her. Then she killed the lie unceremoniously, realizing what she had said. And, you know, the rest of the story is history. Good evening. What's up, Chicago West, who's not in Chicago West, by the way. That's false advertisement. Hello. Welcome in anyway. Blue Eyes in the house. Damn Yankee would like to know how the HVAC system is holding up in Kentucky. Mine's pretty badass. What's up, Mr. Pit Stop? He said, I think I heard this jam on my local radio. Dude, I hope not. if your local radio is down to playing that, yeah, there you go. Good to see you, man. Motivated one-legger, nothing quite like working 10 hours in a house with no AC, then coming home and your wife asks you to run and get a pickup from Walmart. Dude, you are the hardest working guy I know. I got to give you that, man. For real. Hey, I think you're going to redefine the word motivated. Anyway, man, you know how it goes. You got to keep her happy. So hopefully I'll make it go by quick for you. You'll be all right. Just listen to this. Nickel G Racing. Howdy, all my people. I'm driving and listening. All you folks out there driving, man, be safe. Don't feel the need to try to chat or anything in here. So, careful. Uncle Will, what's up, my man? I ain't seen Uncle Will in a bit. Need to stop by and conversate with him when I get a minute. We'll do it. Carl Gothard, 9644. Cool to see the chat that's not a blue wave. Those blue waves are crazy, like Democrat. Oh, man. There's nothing wrong with empowering people. Sometimes it just helps. Like I said, I do it a little differently. What's up, Allie? Like that family reunion comment. Oxymoron. OG Dagburn is still up. Just checked. Okay. Yeah, he ain't taking that down. He ain't got nothing else going for him, dude. It might get taken down for inactivity or something in a couple months, but yes, it's still going. So I get a ping on it. So I know when it's up. Yeah. Oh, he put out another AI song. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm sure it's very inspirational. He 100% wrote all of it. Let's see. Big Shot Redneck, not the shy guy, not the guy with the guitar. What's up, man? And that plant mama Rachel. What's up? How are you? Shaky P. Hey, if Shaky's in the chat, you know it's gonna be bumping. He'll have some zingers out there. I'm sorry, man. Your ribs are hurting. Hopefully it's not my fault. There's Nuggy, and he's in between nods. What's up, Nuggy? How are you doing, man? Just imagine you just popping in and out. Spent a little time with Nuggy yesterday. It was a pretty good dude. So, and he didn't offer me, anything but hospitality. So, great guy. What's up, Michelle G? What happened to the D? No more 7075. Hello. X Grum. Hello, right back at you. Oh, second hardest working guy on YouTube right there. Be right behind MOL. These guys, dude, I'm not busy at all when I watch these cats doing it. What's up, Hardcore MMA? How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. The real Vinny, man. What's up, Vinny? Vinny. Fuck, dude. I'm already tongue-tied. Didn't take long, did it? Indiana Nana, holding it down over there in the flatlands. Oh, hello, Meg. Nice to have you. Who else we got? Here's my dude, Shady J. What's up, Shady J? May or may not be a relative of a friend of the community. I don't know. It's loaded. Million Mile Club. First Squizzy will be Johnny Gobble will be next in 2026. Get your popcorn and stay tuned and hit that like button. Hopefully, man. We're over here trying to get justice delivered. We don't really need any help. I'm getting ready to show you probably one of the more brainless things I've ever seen anyone do. And this is very, very entertaining. I don't want to ruin it. Well, there'll be plenty of time not to ruin it, but we got a lot of shit to get into. This is a very animated criminal. He's beyond, like, listen, I don't even know how to get this out. This motherfucker, every time out, he impresses me. He impresses me with how stupid he can be. He literally like bumps it to the next notch. And I'm like, wow. And here we go. What's up, Mistress Wolf? Hello. Red Eye Patriot. The judge of YouTube. I am so glad you were here early for this one. I would not want to start without you. Sorry. Gobble and Pocahontas are in a relationship. They definitely are. It's the only thing he cares about. Prayers for that. Uncle Will. I know that's what you meant to type. All the blues are in this chat. Oh, no, the judge is here to keep it fair. Rusty, you're welcome. It's true because you bring all the people together from so many different channels. Well, hey, look, I do that by just being myself and keeping it real. I don't sugarcoat shit or, play to crowds. I would just tell you the unmitigated truth. Sometimes it pisses people off and I'm okay with that. So thank you though. Again, Bulldog Chandler 62. What's up? Dropping on down. Big Shy and alt account here. A beach or a shy guy. And after the troll family hit, I had to change it, playing the long game. You got it. Jeffrey in the house. What's up, Jeffrey? Papa Crawfish checking in. Oh, one of my favorite people, Straight Hooter Shooter. Archery champion. Well, she's no longer a champion. She's just the 4887. But I do recall she is an ex-archery champion. What a lovely surprise. Good evening. Lack of rust. Yes. So back from the barn riding and a rusty live. Yes. There you go. You're very welcome. Simply Nikki with some numbers. What's up, Nikki, with numbers? T-Dam in the house. If I burn my dirty rice, it'll be all my fault. See, Dagmo. Oh, that's how you take accountability. That's a very true lesson right there. Man, dude, let me see you get a hip replacement and stay coherent. That's all I'm saying. Shit, dude, that ain't easy to do. Yeah, I think he's clickbaiting people. Bamadon, Rusty, you and Gotcha Man have a real talent for making people laugh like hell without even trying. You two should collaborate. I wouldn't mind it. I really do appreciate Gotcha Man. I like the guy. I just don't think he likes to do live streams and shit. And he's on a whole different level, man. He's blowing up right now. So, like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I wouldn't want to force that guy to do stuff that he don't want to do. So, what's up, Holden girl? Excuse me. Motherfucking Rusty, you finally made it. You finally make it every week. Well, every other week. However often I'm going live these days. Glad to have you. Drop on down. Mr. Slayback. What's up, Slayback? Just stopping by to say Cashville is fat and that it's because Rusty is going to time me out because he has gone soft in his old age. I have not gone soft in my old age. I'm just trying to teach you that if you would learn to slow your troll game down a little bit, you get more mileage out of it. Just a little bit. Every time you find something out, don't put it out. Just kind of wait. Bait a trap. Make it a sport. That's all I'm saying. I think it is. I think it might be an IQ test in of itself. What's up, Christopher Cunningham? Great White Wolf in the house. BC, what's up? And I don't care about the people you talk about. Only what you have to say about that. All right. I mean, I'll take it. I don't care about them either, obviously. But listen, they put it out here. It's public, and it just is what it is. It'd be a shame to pass this stuff up. Carl Gothard says, just when you think you've seen it all, old Gobbler shows us all that he can get dumber and dumber and dumber by the second. He is impressing me by the event for sure. Definitely. Doing lives, watching lives while riding a motorcycle is truly brainless and dangerous. It does sound like a short path, doesn't it? Don't sound like you'll be around long living like that. So we might as well enjoy it while we got it. So if the gay, I better not say that. Fuck it. All right, listen, if the jail don't take him, the road might. So you never know. Hello, Ashley Nicole. How are you? So, Josh Teal in the house, Miss Powerstroke was laughing at something. Jack's Chicky, Ford Man. What's up, Ford Man? There we go. Maga Magoo, 1960. DJ Music, 91. Don't think I was subbed up to you, but I am. Yay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So I will, I'm going to have to get into this. This video is long, and there you go. I was waiting on Demon Kills. What's up, Demon Kills? So dropping on down to the chat. Last one. Sorry. I did not shout you out or make you feel special in some way. Let's get into this bit of stupidity here.
All right. Let's get it on up here. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? I see y'all. What up, Austin? Y'all retired. A-Cal is supposed to have retired. He's supposed to retire. He's retired 10 times already, and I think ain't retiring, giving up, throwing in the towel. Ain't it? What up, Amber? We got Amber in here. We got TC Gunslinger. We got Kevin in the house. Austin's in the house. Tyrone. Ow, ow, ow. We got Spivey in the house. 11 Call Me Art is in the house. T-Man is in the house. Bonnie's in the house. Ghost 420 is in the house. What up, everybody?
A list of absolute motherfucking morons. Absolutely. That is a hard, that's a special crowd to be in the middle of right there. Yes, this is, yeah, it is official. It's likely to be official court evidence. So here we go.
Yeah, Spivey, my ears was a burning, son. Burning plumb off. I started getting fucking 100 burn messages, man. I can't even sit and relax for 10 fucking minutes, buddy, without these motherfuckers. Me getting burn shit sent to me. And I'm like, dude, what
in the fuck are you relaxing from? Like, what keeps you busy all motherfucking day where you need to relax? I'm just curious. Fucking, yeah, everybody's eyes was burning with this motherfucker around. I know that. He's trying to relax, y'all, getting a bunch of messages. Oh, I bet. Like, you ain't sitting watching right now. We was all thinking it. We're all thinking that shit. Yeah, no shit. That's all he does is relax. Oh. Yeah, here we go.
Can't these dudes just fucking stop? Nope. I can't go on a panel and explain what fucking happened to me.
Nope.
That's a problem, right?
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, we got plenty of time to go over that. Yeah, go ahead. He went on Bravo's, he went on panel with 2 Protects One guy and Bravo Gator. And I seem to recall something else where it was when Bravo and Savannah were still together, and he couldn't wait to tell him about his butthole. But I mean, I guess this was a little bit different. He had a new complaint this time.
It's a problem for me to go up on someone's panel if I want to go up on someone's panel, I can do so. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. All right.
Which is why you should have a job.
Now you need to listen to your elders. All right. Listen to this guy down here. Guy likes to bait whammon, son. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about, son. Shut the fuck up, retard. But anyways, I wouldn't even pay no attention to shit until there was a bunch of lies being told.
Oh no.
We're gonna go over it. I mean, it's fair use. I'm gonna go over it, and we're gonna explain it. We're gonna explain what's being said, and all that. So let's just go ahead and jump on right on into it. We're going to share a screen here, and we're going to see what old Triple Slap's doing over here tonight. Let's go see what Triple Slap is doing tonight. Let's go see. How about it? Y'all ready? Let's see what he's doing tonight. What do you think he's doing, y'all? What do you think he's doing over here? Just nothing, son. He ain't doing nothing but doing a little line.
Good evening, Lori. This, good. I'm so glad you can make it. This will be very, very entertaining. Yes, Michelle. Johnny explaining things to us. Oh, and there was a short that I should have edited into the front of this. He was very, very triggered yesterday because I was on panel with Nuggy, and I guess people sent him clips of that. And he went on and said, go ahead and review the video. I put it out for a reason. So I wish I'd remembered to do that, but it's a good video. Thank you, Johnny. I didn't need your permission. Couldn't do it anyway. But yeah, here we go.
Line. What does this guy always do?
You had Flaw TV.
Lie. That's pretty crazy. You've got to lie on somebody and say somebody's doing this and doing that. Just to cover up the fact that this guy's a piece of shit. Let me explain to y'all something. I'm going to explain my side of everything, okay? And how it come about that I was being charged and going to court. All right? So this dude decided he was going to come to Paintsville a year ago. I guess he says in this live that he ain't gangster. He don't live by the code. None of that. None of that. He ain't gangster. He don't live by the code. And he don't break the law. But a year ago, this dude decided he's going to pull up in Paintsville where I lived at. He was come to fuck with me is what he was come to do, right? Right? Oh, he's going to bring out a megaphone, holler through the streets of Paintsville. Where's Johnny Gobble at? Call me out by name, son. Call me out by name. I pulled up. At first, you can hear me in the video. He's hid his part of the video. He don't want nobody to see that. We've got it, though. But that video's hid for a reason. It's hid for a reason. Because he don't prove that he is the victim in any of that. It doesn't prove that he's the victim in any of that. It proves that he's the one that's the aggressor. So he hid the video hoping that with all this case that's going on right now, it won't paint him as the aggressor.
All right, think about what he just said. All right, because he just told you, he gave it away. For those of you who are unaware or hitch your wagon to the narrative cart, what happened in Paintsville in the current case right now are two separate incidents entirely. Now, Johnny has told us that he was going to lead with his defense being what happened in Paintsville. And I guess somebody, a $200 lawyer told him he shouldn't do that, which is good advice. He really shouldn't do that. But now he's trying to, conflate the two things and act like they are the same incident or, somehow related. Ultimately, I'll tell you about it later, but ultimately these two things have zero to do with each other. And in the mind of the court, right, in the way the law is going to look at this, they have nothing to do with each other. So if in case you subscribe to some bullshit, you need to know that.
Okay. So ended up being an altercation that night. Dude sat there. They decided they was going to try to jump me. Didn't work for them.
There was an assault that night, Johnny. Not an altercation, an assault.
I busted this motherfucker's ego. Smacked the fuck out of him. Okay? That's what happened. After the dude has done so much nasty shit, the reason why he got smacked that night is because he decided he was going to go live and he was going to disrespect the fuck out of my wife. Talk about my daughter. This stuff that I never done any of this type of shit to this dude.
But you've done it to a lot of people, Johnny. Let's keep it real here, right? You have called people's wives works. You've called Goose's wife's work. You've done all kinds of shit. You've threatened people. You've said horrible shit about his wife. And now you want to sit here and pretend like you're just innocent in all of this. Like you was just tootling down the fucking street and somebody just picked you out. No. That's not the way this shit goes. There's a whole bunch of back and forth, and you are the motherfucker who instigates nearly all of it. Nearly all of it. But you like to conflate those things and pretend like you don't. You're out here every day stirring up some shit. Now, the truth be known, where this all started was that you were upset because Gotcha Man got a guest spot on the rundown as a judge. And you threw a fucking fit about that. You said Gotcha Man don't know anything about music. Gotcha Man don't deserve to be up there. You had some feelings about it. Tim offered to bring you up. It didn't work out the way you wanted, but it worked out the way you deserved. That's where all of this shit started, Johnny. Let's keep it real. That's 100% of where the fuck this started at. Was right then and there. You have been in your fucking feelings since he fucking brought you on and summarily dismissed you in the same 30 seconds. That's where all of this is what got you upset at him. This is what started all of it. So you don't want to go back and tell the truth about that. I recall all of it back when you was on there in disguise. You ain't no red blood American Triple T. You won't let me talk to Adam Calhoun. I remember all that. That's where all this shit started. You inserting yourself in some shit that you have no business in. That's what's going on. That's where it started at.
Nothing. Not a damn thing like that. It all come from when I would go live or I would talk about shit. I've had this dude so fucking pissed off because he would do so much shit to me, and I would just fuck with this dude. I would just fuck with him is all I would do, and it would get him so fucking mad and irritated. After the slap, it got even worse. It got even worse. This dude was out for vengeance since that fucking night. Since that fucking night, he was out for vengeance. So, after that, this dude decided he'd go live 3 or 4 times and talk about he's going to file charges on me for assault. Threatening to fucking file charges on my wife for assault. I've got these videos.
Let's keep it real, man. Your wife was out there trying to put hands on people, Johnny. Let's just keep it real. She was out there putting her hands on people, getting involved in shit. And if something would have happened to her, she would have earned every fucking second of it. She would have earned it. If you go out there putting your hands on people and they fucking retaliate, there's this bullshit about, honor and don't do this to. No. Look, in the real fucking world, someone comes up and assaults you, don't be an idiot. Don't let anyone hurt you. So that's what she was doing. She was putting her hands on people. There's a reason to file assault charges against her. There you go.
Threatening to call the police. If you don't apologize, I'm calling the police and I'm going to file charges on you. What? File charges on me and my wife trying to fuck up our lives. That's what he was saying. That video's taken down too. All this shit's taken down. Him saying, yeah.
I've been around so long. It's been so long that I've been fucking following this idiot and this stupid shit. I remember when it was Ryan Upchurch who was ruining his life, y'all. Ryan's out here ruining my life. Uncle Will put a bounty on my jaw, y'all. I've listened to this shit for so fucking long, man. And he just inserts different people into the whole character of who ruins his life. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, this dude is never accountable for any of the shit that he's done that fucked up his whole life. None of it. It's always somebody else. So here we go with another episode of that.
That if I got put in handcuffs, it'd make him happy. That I got put in handcuffs. I got the videos.
Do you know how many fucking people would be happy to see you get put in handcuffs, Johnny? Do you understand that there is a lot of people? More than not. Honestly, more than not. Some of the people that troll you in your chat would be happy to see you get arrested. They'd be happy to see you go away because it ignites a good feeling in someone to see you get what's coming to you. It really does, man. And I think you underestimate that. I really think you do. Because if you get something like this going on, man, you got them fucking tears welled up in your eyes. You just This right here is you getting what you fucking deserve. That right there, that look, man. The tears, just I fucked up this time, y'all, but I ain't never gonna admit to it. That shit. This is what we need right here. The world needs this. This would heal the world right here. More shit just like this. Your stank ass getting fucking locked up, thrown into fucking jail where your stupid ass belongs because you don't know how to control your emotions. This right here. This is where you belong, man. Right there. I only got 24 of them. I wonder if I'm going to get another one. Anyway, back to your video.
This dude would go live and he would go over my fucking lawsuit paperwork. Just sitting there harassing the fuck out of me with my full name out there and fucking and do some of the wildest fucking he doxed.
That's the same shit you do to everybody else. I mean, fucking people you doxed and fucking read paperwork and all kinds of shit. How many of them? All of them, motherfucker. All of them. All of them. It's the same kind of shit you do, bitch. It's what you do. This is the shit. I will never understand these YouTube fucking idiots who get on here and think that this is a fucking courtroom. This asshole is facing real fucking jail time and he's on YouTube doing a dry run with his defense. I mean, how fucking moronic do you have to be? There you go. Right here. I don't even know how to fucking frame that.
Me on fucking on Unity with Chop Easy. After that happened, where the harassment comes in is when people started bringing.
Hey, Johnny, you know that isn't true. You know that isn't true. And you're out here pushing these motherfucking narratives. That shit ain't true. It's going to come back to bite you in the ass.
Pizzas to my fucking house. Placing orders at local fucking businesses, wasting businesses' time and money to just fuck with us and harass us.
What about that time Cashville put them turkeys in your yard? You ain't upset with that? You're still good with that though, right? Okay.
So me and my family was being harassed outside of the fucking YouTube shit after my address was fucking doxxed by this fucking lunatic.
No, your address was doxxed by a fucking moron. And really, that just kind of narrowed it down, didn't it? Yeah.
But we're going to go over this and we're going to show some of the contradictions, some of the shit I guess he was saying that, oh, this just to paint the picture that you're the guy that needs to be doing the shit that you're doing, and there's reasoning for why you're doing it. It's fucking wild to me. Wild to me. Because no matter how you look at it, this dude called the police on Iceman. He was part of the reason why Iceman went to jail back in the day. From that phone call, they called and told the Iceman's probation officer that he was smoking marijuana because Iceman showed one time that he was smoking marijuana on a live stream. They called his fucking probation officer, got him thrown in jail.
All right. So you don't think it has anything to do, like the primary blame is not Iceman for smoking marijuana while being on fucking probation on a YouTube live stream. You don't blame him, the person who committed the action. You really think that it was someone else's fault. This is the problem with you fucking morons. This is really the fucking problem. You do not understand the cause of that. Why did that dude get violated, Johnny? Because he smoked weed on a fucking live stream, stupid. That's why. No one has the ability, the power to get you in trouble for something that you didn't fucking do. Like how hard is this to understand? How hard, it's his fault. It's not Iceman's fault for doing it. How much dope do you got to do to get this stupid? I'm legitimately curious. The dude smoked weed on a YouTube live stream one time. Guess what? He's got people that don't like him. Guess what happened? The obvious shit happened. Jesus fuck.
There's a bunch of shit this dude has been a part of, and it's been crazy, crazy fucking shit. Crazy shit, bro. This shit I don't know this fucking dude, bro. How you think all this shit, this dude lives thousands of miles across the fucking United States from me.
That's a lie. That's an embellishment. He does not live thousands of miles away. Geographically, you do not know how far he lives from you because you're a fucking retard.
But I'm supposed to be the one that started it. I'm supposed to be the one that caused every bit of the fucking bullshit.
Everything that you're getting ready to go to jail for right now, yes, you are 100% the cause for it. 100 fucking percent. Doesn't matter how fucking far he was away. Doesn't matter if you know him or not. Doesn't matter. All the bullshit that you try to put in between the act of you hitting his link and threatening to end his life with things that you are not allowed to possess. You are 100% responsible for all of that. Open, shut, done. There is no one else you can blame in between that happening. You are fucking responsible for it. And I love the fact that you're back on here still talking about it. Dude, it's going to be a good year. It is going to be a really good year.
Every fucking bit of it, I guess. No. All right, let's jump on into this video. Let's catch some contradictions.
You had Flaw TV and 2 Protects 1. They were doing a show called Round 3.
And then let me I didn't explain the whole thing with the charge thing, okay?
Okay.
So appreciate that 5150 Street. So I was being told that there was going to be 5 or 6 people show up at my fucking place. I've already had several threats made by Chop Easy that they were going to be driving past my fucking place and this and that bullshit. So the night that I went up on that live stream, I went up there to talk to them about Chop Easy, not telling anybody about this fucking case, that this weird fucking case with kids wasn't told or some shit like that. I can't remember how.
You can't even remember what ignited all this shit you're getting ready to go to jail for. I will remind you what it was, since you seem to forgot. You tried to conflate a situation, right, of something that involved child neglect, okay? And you tried to draw some conclusion about Chop Easy being doing the same thing you did by telling a fucking child molester that you loved them, brought them up on your panel, went to bat for them, swore up and down that they were fucking innocent of the charges, regardless of the sworn affidavit by the detective who spoke to both victims, who were 13-year-old girls. You propped that guy up, told everybody that he was innocent. You would provide the paperwork. He is not innocent. That's why you won't be fucking seen around him or mention him or put those videos back up, Johnny. You won't do any of that because you know exactly what the fuck it is you did. But what you were trying to do is draw some kind of parallel between him not mentioning that or talking about that to what you did. That is what has gotten you in trouble. That's why you're going to go to jail, trying to draw a parallel, saying, look, Chop did the same thing. Not nearly the same thing. Because you know you fucked up bad. You love that guy. Yeah, so that's what it was about, Johnny. I know you just slipped your mind.
I had to do something like that, some weird shit that Chop Easy didn't tell fucking nobody about. He just kept it under wraps and didn't. I said, well, like I was pointing him out. So while I was up on this live stream, this dude continues to try to instigate me. So I'm sitting there beating him up in the fucking line.
Last week it was entice. I guess you figured out what entice meant, right? And I don't think you can instigate a person. You can instigate an incident, but you're getting closer. It's better than entice. The last time when you used entice, it really didn't work, man. It really didn't work. I got 4 or 5 lawsuits, Wendy. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Entice was not the right word. And this one's, it's closer. It's not as bad, but you need to look up what entice means.
Right. Pow, 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 pow. Beating him up in the live. And he says, he said he's coming back to Paintsville again. My thought was not.
That's not what he said at all, Johnny. But I'm going to let you continue. Go ahead.
that I didn't even live in Paintsville anymore. The thought of him coming to my fucking town a year ago and fucking with me, that's the only thing I thought about. So he instigated until he got a response from me. And I said if. That was a big if. And after fucking me hearing that he's bringing 5 or 6 guys with me coming to my motherfucking home, I said what I said. I'm going to stand my fucking ground. And that's what I meant.
You still don't know what stand your ground means. And that's not what he said. He said that he would give you the chance to slap him again. He didn't say anything about coming to your house or your hometown or bringing 5 or 6 people. He didn't bring any of that shit. This is all stuff that you fabricated after the fucking fact. Now, you do realize that there's an entire live that you did after this, and you took that bitch down quick. Not quick enough, though, that you went and tripled down on the threats. Your big yellow face all up in that fucking camera, reiterating over and over and over again until people in your chat were telling you you can't do that. Then you tried to say it was a skit. Yeah, he does not know what stand your ground means. He has no fucking idea. But again, that's still no excuse for what you did. Anyway, I don't want to get into it too quick. I'll just let him talk.
So when this guy comes up on this live stream on Bravo's last night, he says that Outlaw Nation stands by. If you come to my house fucking with me and my family, you're not going to leave the house. That's where that comes in at. My understanding is that there was 5 fucking guys supposed to be coming to my home. And when he fucking went,
That's not what you said that night, Johnny. Your threat was directed directly at him. Him. You threatened him directly. There you go.
He instigated it that night. And he said, I'm coming back to Paintsville, and then you're going to get the chance to slap me again. Only thing I thought about is how they got there. He's going to pick up a guy that's been following me through town for fucking months. Has went on chain and was fucking telling people this dude takes a picture with the dude. A dude that has been harassing me in Paintsville and following me places.
Well, maybe if you wasn't talking shit to the dude and running your fucking mouth on here, you wouldn't have to be looking over your shoulder your whole fucking life, dipshit. Maybe if you were just a decent person, you wouldn't have to look over your shoulder, dipshit. If you don't get on here and stir up all this shit and talk about people, you wouldn't have those problems.
So when he said that last night, I said what I fucking said. So be it, man. Is it something that I really fucking meant? No. I was fucking pissed off.
So let me get this straight. This is a good moment right here. This is a good legal moment for everyone right here. Let me get this one straight, Johnny. Nah, I didn't block you, man. Anyway, let me get this straight. So you just went through and took the painstaking time to tell us why you were justified in making terroristic threats. These were the things that you believed at the time. And this is what compelled you to make terroristic threats that you didn't mean. Really? Really? Oh, man. You sure you want to say that part in court? You sure you want to say that part in court? I mean, come on, man. I know you fucking dumb. I know you're dumb. We all know you're dumb. That's why we're here. But my fucking God, Johnny. It's literally right after the part where you just got done telling us how you felt justified. that you completely misunderstood and misread this entire situation, but you didn't mean it. Wow. Man. What's up, Triple T? Good to see you, man. Oh, this dude, this is going to be fucking lovely. I can't look, man. You're not, whatever you're paying your attorney, it ain't enough. It ain't enough, man. It ain't enough.
Pissed off. So but he fucking sat there and instigated the whole fucking thing. It's on the live stream. It's all fucking, he instigated me. And then he said, I got him this time. Said, I got him this time. He was looking for something.
Nah, you ain't missed much. Gotcha, man. You ain't missed much at all, but we're just getting into it. Good to see you, sir.
That he could get me for. And he said, just the inconvenience of getting you locked up is going to make me happy. Or you have to pay for an attorney. Or having to just, the dude's fucking so pissed off that his ego got busted.
Johnny, there's no one here wishing you well, you stupid fuck. You're a miserable piece of shit. Nobody likes you. It's not illegal to fucking be happy about you being inconvenienced or arrested or fucking, you know, whatever bad happens to you. People are going to celebrate it. You know why? And they're vindicated to do so. They like it. It makes them feel good because they see you get away with so much shit on here. Nobody's wishing you well, stupid.
So pissed off. So he was waiting on any fucking thing. Any fucking thing. Well, let's get into this video. That's exactly why I'm going through this shit right now. The truth. The fucking truth. This dude has been the instigator the whole fucking time. The whole fucking time.
They're pulling people up on the panel to, I guess, talk to Bravo, what's going on in his life and whatnot. And somebody sent me this clip and said, hey, go check out this timestamp. So I did. And listen what happened.
You ready? That's hot. What up, Jerry?
Hey, what up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yep. And this dude that comes up here is just being a real fucking authentic dude. Why in the fuck are you? He's just asking questions. Like, why is nobody saying anything about this? Because this dude has sit here, the clips I've been sent to me already, this dude has sit on here and play victim and say fucking a bunch of just listen. I'll get into it once he says what he says, and then I'll fucking rebuttal.
Rebuttal.
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna lag. I'm not sure if you can hear me, so I'm just gonna talk for a second.
I can't hear you.
But I just want to say, Bravo, that new song is fire, man. It could be on the radio tomorrow as a hit.
Thank you.
Flawed, happy birthday. Congratulations on your new kid.
He played it last night, Bobby. The dude Spade played it last. He's been so tore up about this the last fucking 2 days, bro, that he's had to talk about it in 2 lives now. He canceled a live stream just to fucking talk about some fucking bullshit drama.
Johnny, I can tell a very, very big difference in how animated you are and how calm he is. But that's rightfully so. He's not facing any jail time. You are. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we'll get to the end of it, but people in his chat, as dumb as they are to be in his chat, were telling him that you need to private this. But he went ahead and gave me the go ahead yesterday in a short and says he wants me to review it. So, I enjoy the fuck out of the frustration. That is my favorite part. And that's not illegal, Johnny. I can enjoy your frustration. I can enjoy your pain. I like it.
Because he looks bad. Period. He looks bad for what he's doing. It was a bitch ass move.
That part right there, Maga Magoo, that's what he's afraid of. Yeah, I remember he was on here not too long ago talking about how he'd do 6 months on his head and it wouldn't be no big deal and none of that shit. The reality of it is that he's well known. So, yeah. Why do you think people are scratching up his car in the parking lot over him and his wife being snitches? Yeah, that's why.
It was. And I'm allowed to talk about it. I can talk about it. The judge said I could talk about it.
Absolutely, Johnny. I think you should talk about it. I think you should fucking talk about it, man. Don't let nobody tell you can't talk about this, Johnny. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He thought he would get it away. It doesn't matter. The minute he hits end, it's like it's too late. I've already got it. So yeah.
I'm talking about my side of the shit.
You do realize that the truth encompasses your side and his side, right? You do realize that. Like your side and his side ultimately are going to be the same thing. That's what the court process is about. You proving your innocence on YouTube, I hope it works out for you.
But this dude's, I'm so tired of that. For weeks and months here, I haven't said nothing. But this dude was going live every night and talking about me every night, trying to instigate me into fucking getting on the internet and try to fuck myself up and him myself up, which they're not going to ever have. That's not going to happen.
He already did. That dude, you've already done it. This is the reason why you're doing the fucking live, stupid. This is literally why you're going live right now to declare your innocence after hemming yourself up. Like, do you, fuck, dude. Like, it must be, it must be an interesting place inside your head, Johnny. Did you forget why you went live and you needed to get all this off your chest? Yeah, no shit. God damn, dude. No shit.
These motherfuckers ain't going to hem me up. They think they're going to. They think they're going to instigate me into getting on here and saying something so they can use it against me in court.
Like, God forbid if you would ever go on video 3 or 4 times and threaten someone's life with something that you're not allowed to have because you were stripped of those rights. God forbid if you would ever do that. Oh, never mind.
That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's trying to do. But yeah, he's ruined his own image, team man. You're exactly right. He blames me for everything. He was telling them in court that people that was saying stuff to him in his chat had to do with me. That I was intimidating him by what others was saying in his chat. He blamed me for it. Blame me for it. Crazy.
Thank you, bro.
And to protect, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. But listen, I just have one question that I have to ask all the artists, everybody out there. This is going to sound controversial, but all right. The whole thing with Triple T and Johnny. I'm no fan of Johnny Gobble. I think he's a punk, whatever. But he stood on his stuff.
I'm fine with that.
And now Triple T is trying to take him to court, get him locked up. And what I'm not understanding.
I sure wasn't motherfucking, he said he didn't even like me, bro. That's cool. Cool. It's fine people don't like me. But it's not cool when you're fucking telling people you're going to go outside of YouTube and go to people's homes and shit like that. And the shit people have been doing behind the scenes. A lot of shit. A lot of dirty shit been going on behind the scenes, y'all.
Is how is a country lap lane and all the artists who stand on business standing behind Triple T being a rat and a punk and going, you know what I mean, taking the shit to the cops.
Oh shit.
When Triple T kind of started all of it when he went to Paintsville. So
he didn't like when he said that. He didn't like it when he said that. Because that's the truth. That's why you got to sit there in the live stream tonight and say, oh, Johnny Gobble said he talked about a dead man with cancer. Oh, but it's all right for him. That video from 4 years ago, me calling the police on Iceman. 4 years ago. But this dude is using shit from 3 years ago. That's where the contradiction comes in, y'all. Got to paint that narrative, son.
The narrative.
He's suing him
I just
about
have a
punching him?
question. Huh?
He's suing him about punching him?
It all leads back to that, Frogman. It all leads back to the slap that happened in Paintsville.
Well, no, Johnny threatened to shoot him if he came back to Paintsville. And I'm not saying that was the right thing to do. But what I'm saying is Triple T stands behind New Breed and Jesse Howard, who are awesome. I respect 1,000%. But their biggest song is Welcome to My House, where they're basically saying, if you come to my house, you ain't going to leave.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
now you got Triple T going to the cops, but nobody in the country rap land is speaking.
And that's what the understanding that my understanding was, is that this dude was coming back to fuck with me, not in Paintsville, but where I live now, and coming with 5 or 6 other guys.
But you already say you didn't mean that. Anyway, this guy right here, I'm just so glad he's in this video. I had an opinion I wanted to share with you about this. So, excuse me, his reasoning for this not being a good look is because New Breed and Jesse Howard have a song called Welcome to My House, where it depicts handling some business outside of the law. Now, I'm going to just come out and probably overstate the obvious here. You do understand that these people are entertainers, right? You do understand that Vince McMahon didn't really get beaten up by Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, that was like part of a script, part of an entertainment thing. You do realize that, right? Or maybe you don't. So if you make a song, okay, that glorifies doing things that are technically illegal, does that mean you really live your life about it? Does it mean that in order to make the song come true, you got to go cap somebody on the fucking porch? Am I hearing this right? This is the argument. You really got to take you got to take a shotgun on the porch and handle people coming up the driveway in order for the song to be. Okay. Look, I understand that these fucking people are retarded, but this shit is entertainment. Okay. To my knowledge, neither one of these folks have dropped anyone on the porch. And Vince McMahon didn't really get beat up by Stone Cold Steve Austin, and for good reason. So it's a nonsensical argument. And this person, Gerald, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't understand why he's on this campaign all of a sudden. Why the fuck does he care? Right? Why does he give a shit what Triple T does in his personal life? Why? Why is it all of a sudden hands across America for Johnny Gobble? For Johnny Gobble doing something that put himself, his own freedom in jeopardy. Please explain to me why is there this vested interest in this? I don't hear these people going on panel with the same vigor and the same enthusiasm, wanting Johnny Gobble to clean his life up and not repeat these mistakes. I don't see that happening. I don't see them going, man, Johnny, you know what? You're really fucking stupid, dude. And this sucks because your wife is sick and, you know, she might need you not in jail right about now. Could you please do better in life, man? I just don't think it's right that you're on YouTube threatening people. That campaign is completely abandoned by these fucking morons. The actual cause of the problem. Because without Johnny doing that, this guy has nothing to bitch about. What is, like, so I have to wonder, is there some ulterior motive here? Is there? There has to be. There has to be some fucking ulterior motive if this is the lame ass argument the hill you're going to fucking die on. Right here. Because Jesse Howard and New Breed made a song called Welcome to My House that depicts handling business outside of the law. It's not a good look for Triple T to let the law take care of the trash that has invaded his life. I got you. You are, you know, you're just not. Oh my God.
And where he's getting this 5-6 man murder case is coming from where he said he was going, they said he was going to bring 5 or 6 guys.
You don't already said you didn't mean it.
That's where that's coming from. Like, it makes sense, don't it? But no, he's going to clip a video and he's going to send it to the DA and say, hey, he said this too. He said this on the opposite time, at a different time. To try to paint it and push a narrative. What the fuck?
Not telling Triple T. I'm not saying Johnny Gobble's a good guy or he deserves, but you really want to try to get him locked up and be a rat and go through the court system? How about we just let it go and understand it's internet bullshit? You know what I mean?
I agree.
My thing is this: the triple T thing's got to a point where I don't mind respectfully getting on. I go to his channel. He can come to this channel.
Okay. So this guy Jerry said that every time he comes over here, he gets blocked. Jerry, if you're watching, if that's your really
It was not a skit either, Spivey. He's trying to say it was a skit, that he was trolling Iceman, but that's not the truth. He was in a part of a community that was going outside of YouTube and doing shit to this Iceman dude. He pushed a narrative that fake paperwork on a dude of him being a rat, and it was fake paperwork. He was part of pushing that narrative. Like, this dude has done so much fucking shit. Has no room to talk about nobody. Nobody. I don't have no room to talk about nobody. I've said some shit myself. But I've always stood on that shit. But some of the shit this dude says in this live tonight that he says that I've said and I've done is a complete fucking lie. Talking about an abortion and shit like that, I never did that. And I tried to tell everybody that was a fake fucking account that put that in the comment section. I've said that. I have no reason to lie about it.
No, Johnny, you were trying to, fucking God. You were harassing Skylar and Billy to the point where the night that Skylar went into labor was, you know, there was a lot of you being mentioned that night, wasn't it? You did wish a miscarriage on that woman. You did, and you also threatened Billy and Skylar with a gun. You did the same threat to them, which is like people like Jerry and whoever else doesn't want to fucking understand this shit. You continually do this stuff and no one ever holds you accountable. No one. It just keeps on happening and occurring. That video's out there. I played it not too long ago where you threatened them people. Same thing. Told them that you had access to a gun. You were quick to touch it. You did the same thing with them. And here you are again, in trouble for the shit again, because no one held you accountable last time. You did wish that shit on Billy and Skylar. You did harass them people. You went all, and you did it for Patty. We all know why the fuck you did it. So no one forgets about the shit, Johnny. No one does. You just want to rewrite history. That's what you like to do. So, yeah. We all remember.
Did I say the shit about motherfucking Wade? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That dude talked about pissing on my mother's grave. I put it up in my... I'll show it to y'all real quick. Because me and Wade apologized to each other. But this dude's got to continue to push the narrative.
You celebrated the day he died, Johnny. Kind of nullifies that whole fucking apology, doesn't it? The day he passed away, you needed to have the last fucking word, and you celebrated it, didn't you? Yeah, that's exactly what you did.
Bro, I'll show it to you all here in a minute. If y'all want to go look at it, it's underneath my community tab. You can go look at it. There's a message between me and Wade Deaver. And he talks about pissed on my mother's grave. And he talks about how he went too far saying that shit. It's the same thing with these guys. The night I went up on the live stream, they'll instigate. They used to be able to get me to be a fucking totally different person. I was so fucking angry all the fucking time because what these motherfuckers was doing, social workers being called, cops being called, swatted, made my daughter had to motherfucking strip down naked at 16 years old to get a drug test done because these people fucking called CPS and said I was smoking marijuana with my kids.
There's a video clip out there of you saying almost to that scenario. And it just keeps on changing and evolving, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Almost happened. You know, you keep alleging that all this shit goes on, but you provide no proof. None. I remember all of this shit, man. Yeah, fuck yeah, you did. Yeah, that's the way this dude is, Michelle. Jerry's got an ulterior motive. I mean, logically, why would you be out here making this campaign, but not making the if you're really that upset about it, why not coach Johnny Gobble? Why not take your fucking panel appearances and go, Johnny, hopefully you hear this, but you're a fucking idiot, man. Quit threatening people online because you're going to end up going to jail. You don't do that. That's not where his focus is. No, of course not. He's got to he's got to stretch some fucking narrative way the fuck out to try to put it on Triple T. Yeah, the daughter story. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, lock him up already. I agree with that. Oh, it just keeps on fucking, that story keeps growing like the rest of them.
Told social workers that I was touching my kids. Could have been real bad for my daughters, man. Because if they'd had to go through all them tests a person has to go through when a person has been sexually molested or something like that's been done to them, scars them for life. For life. But these people never cared about that. Social workers showed up at their school and and got them out of class in front of their whole school over them accusations.
Hey, Johnny, why did you get banned from school property? Let's just fucking dial this back to where it needs to be. You were banned from school fucking property, weren't you? You were not allowed to go pick your daughter up at school, were you? Why is that? So if it was serious enough to keep your stupid ass off of the school fucking grounds, any interference that came from the school, social workers, your hometown, the fucking police was brought on by you. No one called the fucking school and got you banned from the grounds. You acting like a fucking fool up there, threatening people, recording shit, doing all kinds of nonsense is what got you banned from the fucking school. That's the truth of it. But no, you want to fucking just make it about everything else. It's they called and did this. They called and did that. They called. No, motherfucker, it's you. And it's just like this situation right here. It's fucking you. You did the shit. It's no one else's fucking fault that you did it. You did it. Just like you getting banned from the school. Whatever happened to your daughter in regards to the fucking school or social workers is your fucking fault. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. It's your fault. The fucking smoke you bring to your fucking house is your fault because you act like this. And you get on here and you hide behind your fucking, oh, my daughter had to go through this and my daughter had to go through that. You're the one putting her through the shit, motherfucker. That's you doing the shit to your family. You bringing this stress to your wife. You bringing this stress to your family. Your fucking kids embarrassed to be around you because of the shit you bring with you. That's 100% your fault, not anyone else's. The way you conduct yourself in real life is why you are treated the way you're treated. No one owes you fucking anything. None of it.
I had every reason to fucking be irate like I was. Did I say some shit? I sure in the fuck did. But it was sure in the fucking heat of the fucking moment when I said it. But that's not the person I am anymore. And you know that. You all know that. But these people can't let go.
What the fuck? I don't need to fucking validate you claiming you changed. The fuck does that got to do with anything? I ain't that person no more. I don't deserve to do this, but I just did it. Like, shut the fuck, dude. No, don't shut up. I don't want you to do that. Keep on talking about it, but that's stupid, Johnny. The fuck?
Of the past. They can't let go of it. How many times I've tried to squash the fucking shit with these people. They couldn't because the hate views that they was getting was more important. The money that they was getting was more important. I mean, you heard people on here. I've monetized so many motherfucking channels. My face has monetized so many motherfucking channels. Yeah, exactly, Spivey says if it doesn't bother him what people say, then why would he go live to try to get ahead of something or try to catch someone up in something? Wait, I know. It's all he has. Facts.
But your name or your YouTube name, put something in the comments. And I'll give you a wrench so you don't get blocked.
Oh, I'll grab you by the heart, bub, and I'll give you a blue fucking wrench. I love to recruit people now. We love making people haters of Dagburn over here. I'll give you a wrench. I'll give you a wrench.
Because I don't ever remember seeing you in the chat. And what's so funny about it, doing a little research, that same guy is a fucking creek squatter. And you were talking mad cash shit on fucking Bravo Gator when he dropped a diss track on your boy. And now you're over there fucking glazing.
That's right. Inside, once a wild bagger, always a wild bagger.
Johnny Gobble.
He ain't advocating for nobody. The dude sat there and fucking said that he fucking didn't like me. He's just speaking the facts that motherfucking what this motherfucker's doing is, in fact, fucked up.
You don't think his argument's just a little bit weak, Johnny? That Triple T is not living the code that was depicted in a song? That doesn't seem like a weak argument to you? Triple T is not out here putting in wet work like they were doing in the song? That's, okay.
Only the ones that hate me and want to continue to use me as for hate views are going to stand behind the shit that's going on. That's the only ones. That's the only ones.
Which is mind-blowing. So
Which
let's
is
set the record
mind-blowing.
straight. Number one, I'm not suing anybody. Number two, you say I'm a rat.
He won't say what he said. He won't say what he did,
Let
though.
me explain something to you. I don't live by the street code. I'm not a gangster.
All right. By God, this guy thought he was gangster when he come to goddamn Paintsville. Thought he was goddamn gangster coming to Paintsville.
Let me remind you of something stupid. And I apologize for overusing that, but I'm going to say it a lot tonight. If Triple T did want to live the scenario or a similar scenario in that song, he would have had a pretty good case to do so. Johnny, you put your hands on him and there could be some arguments made. So if you would have ended up ventilated that night because of doing something fucking stupid, I mean, because the argument could be made that, you know, hey, listen, this man falls down, hits his head. There's all kinds of things, a bunch of what ifs. And if he really wanted to do some wet work, he could have done it that night. And therefore, he's not the gangster, is he? He didn't do it. So your argument that, you know, him trolling you with a fucking bullhorn in a public place that he has every right to be in is somehow viewed by you as thinking he's gangster. Yeah, that's a stretch, man. That's a stretch.
Didn't he, y'all? Thought he was gangster when he came to Paintsville. He don't break the law or nothing, y'all. He broke the law, though, when he came to Paintsville.
Never been to jail.
What law did he break when he came to Paintsville, Johnny? What law was that? Yeah. Again, it's just more bullshit and narratives that you're just spewing out there, hoping somebody will grab a hold of it and be like, well, he broke the law when he went to Paintsville. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, because if he did, you would have filed charges on him in a fucking heartbeat. You would have filed charges on him in a heartbeat. If something would have happened to you or that ratchet ass fucking wife of yours that night, you'd have filed charges in a heartbeat. And everybody fucking knows it, because you got them people on fucking speed dial up there filing complaints, filing all kinds of goddamn fucking charges, harassment, this and that, threatening to do this, fucking filing strikes on YouTube videos. You are the ultimate at fucking telling on people. And you don't like the way it feels when it fucking happens to you. Well, boo fucking who?
I just caught my first charge fucking 2 weeks ago. A misdemeanor of harassment. And most likely he's going to get dismissed.
Okay. Shout out to the real ones. Showing.
Got a 5-bomb from Truth Hurts GS. He said two Protects 1, Scott Septic, Groomerville are all in a coordinated effort to take down Tim. Dagburn is a useful idiot. I've heard similar shit. I've heard that people are they're not too happy with Tim, and they're, you know, whatever they think they're gonna do. Like I said, I don't think you're gonna be able to stop him. You know, because this, like, if you look at the weakness of these arguments that we're bringing out here, this, it's your fault that fucking so-and-so violated himself for parole. It's your fault for Dagburn fucking going to jail for threatening you. You know, these are all very, very weak fucking arguments. And level-headed people aren't going to stop supporting Tim because, you know, him doing the right fucking thing. As a matter of fact, the man's doing a fucking community service by holding this piece of shit accountable. That's what he's doing. So, if anything, he's going to grow from this. He's not, I don't think anybody's going to cancel anyone. All that's going to happen is a group of fucking morons are going to end up looking stupid at the end of this. That's what's going to happen. Appreciate the 5-bomb.
From New, appreciate you, Crush Dice. Appreciate that. 10% Slump Greasy are the absolute worst for country rap. They create nothing but drama and stir up the bullshit. That's all they do, bro. I showed proof on that to Kentuckian. How you doing, man? The proof on that, because I even have messages between me and Slop Easy and him asking me to come up on his live stream to cause drama for his show. So yeah, you don't put it past these guys. They'll do shit too. Just like when they was talking to shit each other on one night on Slop Easy's live, they was acting like that they was into it, playing like they was into it, to just get views,
because there's no evidence of it.
You
What
think
I'm
there's
getting
not?
at is the law is there for a reason.
Okay.
I'm not going to waste my time on a scumbag.
But he's wasting his time driving 15 hours one way from across the United States to come and file a fucking charge on somebody when this dude is the fucking aggressor. Wow.
What I mean by that is,
How is he the aggressor when you went on his panel and threatened him? See, this is it, Johnny. This is the cart that pushes the narratives, and the bitch is looking pretty ragged right now. I got to be honest with you. These are the narratives that you morons try to push. One of these incidents has nothing to do with the other. You would like for them to be related, but they aren't. You decided to hit his link. You decided to threaten him. You decided to tell him that you would take his life. That's what you did. You threatened him and then told us you didn't mean it. Okay. With all that, man, appreciate that. Missed it, man. My bad. Thank you, DJ Music 91. So, fuck it. I'll just play the video. I don't care.
has nothing to do with going to Paintsville last year.
Every bit of it.
Nothing to do with that.
Every bit of it.
If it was about that, I would have pressed the issue back then.
All right. let's go to a video real quick. I've got to show a video real quick. Got to. Where's it at? And people act like I ain't got all the fucking my shit still. I've got many a fucking video. Okay. Let's see here.
Let me grab something to drink. I'm gonna let this play.
I know I got it on my shorts. I posted it the other day, I think. Let me see. Where's it at? Right here. I'll tell you what, they're sure afraid of little me. They don't mention him, do they? Not that one, but that's true. They are afraid of little me. Where is that video at? I gotta find it. Man, I know I just posted it the other day. Oh, right here it is.
It's the inconvenience of it. Knowing that they came and put the fucking bracelets on you, took you down, booked you. Knowing that they came and put the fucking bracelets on you, took you down and fucking booked you.
So in this live right here that I've got this clip from, he's threatening to file charges on me for assault, me and my wife.
Yep.
I've actually got the whole video of me reacting to the whole video. He didn't like it when I done that. He really didn't like it when I done that.
Why not?
But
Prove
I
that
have
he
the
didn't
whole
like it.
thing recorded of me reviewing
That tells me
that
you
live.
don't. You don't.
You understand? That disgusting human being hit my link, came up on the panel, and said, if I come back to his town.
Buddy, he's wanting to talk about motherfucking being a disgusting human being. I'm a whole lot better human being than this motherfucker is. Let's roll back for a second.
Johnny, you're literally a diseased rat. I mean, quite literally. Like, it's official. Bloodborne fucking diseases and shit. People in the healthcare fucking field aren't going to feel comfortable touching you. That's the truth of it. So you fit the disgusting human being part through and through.
Issue back then. You understand? That disgusting human being hit my link, came up on the panel, and said, if I come back to his town, he would.
My question is, y'all, where is that panel? Where is that live stream at? Where is it at? Where did that video go? Oh, where could it be?
Hey, Johnny, we could do that same thing with where's the live after you threatened him at? Where did that video go? Where could it be? Well, I know who's seen it. And you're not going to like it. And we could also say the same thing is you and Ricky Peevler, your whole, 4 or 5 video love affair. Where did those go, Johnny? Where could they be? What did you do with all of those? You took all them down like you did every fucking thing else, didn't you? Yeah, we could play that fucking game for years with your stupid ass. For years with your stupid ass. Yeah.
Everything to do with me is gone, wiped clean off this dude's channel. Wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. What?
Maybe he would want you to leave him the fuck alone, Johnny. You think about that? Maybe he just wants to be left alone. Maybe he wants to do his shows, his music channel, his interviews with the access to the artists that he has that you're so fucking jealous of. That's the reason why you've tried to insert yourself multiple fucking times. Getting up on his panel is because of that. That fucking half-wit clout chasing shit you're trying to do. He doesn't want anything to do with you. That's it. Right? He's not trying to promote you. He's not trying to do anything. As a matter of fact, in order to get you to go away, he's taking the time to have you prosecuted for your crimes. I know this doesn't make sense to you, but that's really what's going on here. He's really trying to rid the place of you for a while. And thanks to him for doing it.
Up toad weed. What up, B Millie?
Put a bullet between my eyes and blow my fucking brains out.
But the thing is, what was said before that? My question is, what was said before that?
He said he would give you the opportunity to slap him again. That's it. And it doesn't really matter what was said, because there's no such thing as justifiable terroristic threatening, Johnny. If I was you, what I would be doing in your position is I would go read that KRS code that's associated with terroristic threats. And they spell it out beautifully, and go look at the law and look at it per the letter and say, did I do these things that it lists in the law? Did I do them? Did what I do that night on that panel, does that fit what this crime is right here? And then I would focus all my fucking energy on that. Not this stupid shit, not the deflection, not any of the other dumb shit. I would go and look at a little bit of self and say, hey, did I really fuck up this bad and do this thing right here that there's a fucking law against that could get me put in jail? Wow. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd go look at that.
Oh, I know what was said. It was said that you're going to get that chance to smack me again. Because I'm coming to your town.
No, he didn't.
To instigate. To want somebody to act out of character. And the dude got the response he wanted. Because right after that, he said, oh, I got him this time. And a lot of people have called him out about that too, about him saying that. He acts like he never said that, but I got that clip too.
Oh, well. Submit your clip.
I got him this time. Where's the lie? Where is the lie?
I can see this motherfucker checking in evidence for this trial. I got a clip right here, Your Honor. I got it clipped on my phone right here. Hold on. I got it right here. Right here. Right, Johnny, you can't smoke in the courtroom. Right here. I got it on this phone right here, Your Honor. I can see it. Yeah, I know. He never, but he's, got to play along, Lori. You can't neutralize everything he's saying. You got to let him have something. Oh, me too. I fucking hope it. I'd love to fucking see it. This thing's
live at, guys, of him asking his chat if he should file charges or not. Where could that video be? Oh, where could it be? It's gone. Gone.
Now, I don't know about you, but that's a terroristic threat. And not only that, once he said it.
I don't know what that is, but I tell you, when I said stand your ground, that's what I meant, stand my ground.
When you get done looking at that whole KRS code that pertains to terroristic threats, move on. After you've mastered that one, move on to stand your ground, because you have no fucking idea what that means either. You have no clue what any of that is. Get somebody to read it to you. Something.
I don't know what they expect. You know what I mean? They can take a clip and you can say, hey, he said this right here. What happened before this right here? And what all led up to this right here? And what the wham? You know what I mean?
That's what they're going to say when you're in the jail. Wham! That's what's going to be said. There'd be a lot of people saying wham whenever they see you after so long, Johnny. There'd be a lot of whamming going on in there. It'd be like a damn family reunion. Wham!
He jumped down and went live and tripled down on the same thing, saying that he would get away with a 6-man murder case for staying your ground.
Because there were supposed to be 5, 6 guys come to my home. That's what I was being told.
So you're over there advocating for a guy who has called the police on 3 people.
Somebody, listen. Somebody telling the truth is advocating for Dagburn now. You can't tell the truth on this guy, y'all. You can't tell the truth.
Yeah.
This guy even called Bravo today and got Bravo to believe the bullshit. Like, what the fuck?
You know, I listened to your little appearance over there with Bravo, and he told you flat out, the minute you told him what you did, he said, you can't do that. He literally told you, you can't do that. End of story. It doesn't take any convincing to make someone think that your side, his side, it's pretty fucking clear, dummy, because you have problems controlling your emotions in that fucking mouth of yours. You are going to go to jail, and rightfully so. You should have gone to jail a long time ago for this particular thing. But hey, man, look, better late than never.
There's always, hey, Bravo, there's always, you said last night, there's 3 sides to every story. You want to hear my side? I got your phone number. I'll call you when I get off this live.
Call the cops on gotcha, man.
Okay, let's throw. We got to roll back on this one now. We got to roll back on this one.
He would get away with a 6-man murder case for staying your ground.
Now I'm gonna let him go through all 3 of these fucking he said that I called the law on, okay? We're going, and then I'm gonna fucking give my rebuttal, okay?
So you're over there advocating for a guy who has called the police on 3 people. Called the cops on gotcha, man.
And here in a minute, he'll tell you why he's worried about Bravo knowing the truth about that, okay? He'll say it here in a minute.
File charges against him. Call the cops on C for 615. Press charges against him.
Okay.
Call the cops on his ex-wife to the point where she had to be on house arrest and couldn't go on the internet and say anything about him, all because she posted a picture of a car that looks similar to his.
Not true. None of that set right there that he said is true.
Well, that's more to it than the picture, but ultimately she let everybody know about your activities, Johnny. So there's that. Dope. Those little activities that broke up your home there with her. That stuff that you were doing. So, and that's really what it is. You're scared to death anytime this particular person talks about coming on YouTube or giving an interview to anyone or anything. You were so worked up, you called the cops on Fusion because he had you trolled into thinking that she was going to come on. And man, you called the cops on Fusion over it. Yeah, that's, like I said, I think I didn't get a chance to say it, but Triple T was being very generous when he just said 3. It's more than 3.
The cops was never called on Gotcha Man. I just went straight to the county attorney's office and talked to him about fucking harassment and what was going on. The dude was calling my phone. He's obsessed with me and my family. There's proof out here. This dude came to my town 4 times. 4 fucking times.
You know why, Johnny? Because he's got a fucking job and he travels. He was delivering things with a truck. He was making money and supporting his family. Some shit you know nothing about. You just can't believe that someone would leave one part of the fucking earth and go to another part in order to get money. It's foreign to you. And on the way, on his lunch break, yeah, sure, have a little bit of fucking fun with you. And look at it. You called the cops, tried to file harassment charges. Ultimately, you didn't drop shit. There's no way they could prosecute it. No way, because you had no fucking evidence. Kind of like what's going to happen with the same shit that you just filed on Triple T. And dude, I'm going to tell you something. You're probably making a wonderful fucking splash in that new hometown you got. Didn't take long to get everybody on board, did it? They're all going to know who the fuck you are right away.
But men got your wallet, came to an agreement. He told you call it the DA, but it's not the DA. It's called a county attorney. We came up with an agreement. He said he would never talk about me no more on social media. Did he do that? No, he didn't stand by what the agreement was like a man. He got mad and doubled down, talked about filing a lawsuit on the county attorney because he got fucking mad at him. We came up with an agreement and I ended up dropping the charges, the harassment charge. Now, with the creeper dude, I didn't call the law on him. Me and my wife drove to Tennessee. My wife walked in, and I walked in with her as a witness. And my wife filed charges on him for harassment. I didn't. And you all know that. But I will stand behind my wife because she was being harassed by the dude.
Okay. So she did it. And you were there to support her. It wasn't your idea. You didn't use your wife as a vehicle to try to, drum up some bullshit that you couldn't substantiate, by the way. That's why it got dropped. That's why it went away. Dismissed is what happened to it, Johnny. So you used your wife to try to file harassment charges on somebody who doesn't like you. Imagine that. So you guys just weren't wandering through motherfucking Tennessee and just, oh, hey, let's stop in over here and file fucking complaint on somebody that we can't substantiate. No, 100%. It wasn't her idea. It's your motherfucking idea because you didn't have anything that you could articulate and say he did to you. So you had to fucking pull some bullshit out of your ass and try to get him on that. And it didn't work. And you drove halfway across the country, like Uncle Will said, thousands of miles away, states away, Johnny, to go file charges on somebody. And you're all in your fucking feels when somebody did it to you. Well, imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah, he probably had help.
Going outside of YouTube, fucking putting out where we was looking at houses at. Every house we went and looked at. Calling our realtor. Emailing our realtors.
There ain't nothing wrong with putting in a competing offer in this fucking housing market, Johnny. Now, I understand you're upset about that. He would have helped you out. You stupid.
Dropping my wife's work address. Calling her work and lying to them, trying to get her fired from her job. What else? I can go on and on.
What? Jesus fucking Christ, this shit again. Okay. Okay, so anonymous caller calls your job and gets you fired. Like how valuable are you to the company? How fucking valuable could you be to this company if all they're waiting on is an anonymous phone call with a fucking complaint that has nothing to do with them? That has absolutely nothing. They had no knowledge of this shit happening before this anonymous phone call. Do you realize how stupid this sounds? Do you know that employers don't willfully open themselves up to fucking wrongful termination lawsuits? There's all kinds of laws that prevent this kind of shit, Johnny. Do you realize that? No, you don't, because You speaking about jobs and employment and anything, that's way out of your motherfucking realm. You don't know nothing about it. But on YouTube, you would think it's a common fucking occurrence. In the real world, that sounds fucking retarded.
And on and on. But what happened with that case? It got dismissed because he stopped fucking talking about me and my wife because he had to.
No, you ran out of bullshit. You ran out of bullshit. You filed an initial fucking complaint and you needed to substantiate the complaint in a court date. You couldn't do it. Therefore, you ran out of evidence. And they had no choice but to drop it. Right? Because you had nothing else. What's up, Courtney? How are you? He's the CEO of the couch, yeah.
Could have I fought it? Yes. I could have fought it. She could have fought it. I've sure been a witness for her because I sat and watched it.
Well, it's a good thing you cleaned that up because we were thinking it was all her idea. And, you know, you claimed where she could have fought it, you could have fought it, and yeah. Okay, we got the picture.
Now, who else did he say?
Your ex.
Oh, said my ex-wife. We ain't got an EPO on her, yes. Because the simple fact is, she was going on the internet lying, spewing, calling me a pedophile. This dude was one of the ones that was helping push the narrative of what she was saying. Was going on there saying some of the nastiest, vilest shit while she was drinking and getting drunk, loving the attention she was getting because she hates me. She was willing to go on there and do anything and say anything.
See, I never really heard that part. The part that I did hear is that she went on there and said that her words that you was a bisexual and that she caught you cheating with another man. That's what I heard. That's the part that I heard. And that's the reason why you're so desperate to silence her. And you'll make up bullshit to pretend like she's harassing you. Because you're scared to death of her coming on one of these YouTube panels and telling the truth about that. Now, and I know what burns your ass about it. Like, I know the truth about it. And I talked to someone else that isn't her. And I know all about it, Johnny. So, hey, think about this. Eventually, your reign is going to run out on that. And it'll be one more motherfucking thing for you to get ahead of. But look, the truth is out there. People know. They can figure it out, dude. There's not all these clips about you fucking sucking dick that just are happenstance, you know, taken out of context. You're very passionate about the subject. You're super passionate about it. It all makes sense. It all makes sense, Johnny, but that's the truth of it. You don't want her telling the truth about that. It has nothing to do with this bullshit about, she called me a pedophile. No. That ain't nothing new. People really understand what the real issue is there, why you're so desperate to keep her fucking gagged. That's what this is about. So, look, play your games, Johnny. You want to make it out there to be like it's something else? Hey, I know the truth. SLT, Johnny.
And they was eating it up, son. They was even paying her money. Fucking somebody paid to get her some new lips injections, baby. She had to have them sons of bitches. While they're actively bringing my son up on live streams, while they're actively getting in touch with my son and doing some of the wildest shit. Was she put on an ankle bracelet? You're damn right she was. It wasn't because of me. It's because she couldn't follow the rules of the EPO.
Well, how interesting that you frame it like that, Johnny. How interesting that you frame it like that. It's not your fault that she was on an ankle bracelet, but it's Triple T's fault that your ass is going to jail. So you do understand the concept, right? You claim that she's responsible for her own actions, but you aren't. No. They're trying to ruin my life, y'all. They're trying to get him on the bullshit. Interesting. I was wondering if you grasped the concept. Thank you for confirming it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that part of Chicago. That's a big fucking, he run that poor kid in the ground with this bullshit. Run that poor kid in the ground. Said some of the nastiest shit in the world about this kid. Unsubstantiated, by the way. That's just what Johnny does, man. And you know what? I'm thankful that kid is out doing his own thing and is going to get out from underneath this dude's shadow. So he's a really, really good dude, man. A really good dude. You wouldn't know that this guy was the sperm donor, but he's a good guy.
What do you think? She had an ankle bracelet. She's lucky she didn't go to jail. It ain't my fault. This dude's hollering, I'm not fucking gangster. I don't live by the fucking code. Saying it's okay. It's my tax dollars. We're paying for it anyways to take a guy to court.
Well, we know it ain't your motherfucking tax dollars, so it damn sure ain't yours. So yeah, you're kind of out of that argument as well.
Like, what the fuck?
There's multiple videos of him admitting of wearing wires on people.
Yep.
So let's define what a rat is.
Let's define
A
it,
rat.
baby.
And I'm just going to use this person right here for an example because they're the first person I seen in the chat. Kentucky Sweetness. How you doing, Kentucky Sweetness?
Yeah, exactly, Rock Chalk. Terroristic threat means you actually fear for your life. Google it. Exactly.
That's not what it means, Johnny. That's not what it means. There's no component there that says that you have to actually feel fear for your life. There's none there. The component there is the intent of the person making the threat. As all crimes are. Now, I understand this is going to go way over your head, a little Latin, but there is the reasonable man standard known as mens rea. You need somebody to fucking read that to you and make you understand it. I don't know if they got a fucking mens rea for dummies or whatever, but for some shit, okay, you need to understand that the reasonable man standard is there's going to be people in a jury that are going to look at your actions and your intent, and they're going to ask themselves, what was he trying to accomplish by telling this man he was going to do this to him? It requires nothing on the part of the victim. It requires your intent. What was your intent in doing this? That's the truth of it. Go look it up. It's written right there. The elements of it are right there. Melinda could read it to you. But you already know all this. This is why you're on here trying to spin this shit. What's up, Sports Nana?
Is one of the only people I had to block on YouTube. He's a weirdo stalker. Crazy, B. Millie. Crazy. There's a bunch of people that knows how dirty and nasty that dude is and what he does. Hell, Justin Time and them know. Now they're cool with him. He dropped Justin Time's whole motherfucking arrest record, exposing him for beating on fucking women when he lived in North Carolina. Yeah, now they're buddies with the dude. But he was calling fucking Space Dad a rat. Now they're all buddies with him. Now they're all buddies with him. So yeah. And if you want to, it's easy to for you request the courthouse paperwork. If you want to believe what this guy says right here, you can just go for you. It's in Pikeville, Kentucky. I'm sure you'll probably have to get a hold of Johnson County and for you the court case between me and my ex-wife, and you can see the whole fucking the whole case yourself.
Yeah, he knows nobody needs to do that. We know what it's about, Johnny. We know what it's about. Because if it was like you say, you'd put it out. He looks very, very, very troubled in this, man. And yeah, not B. Millie. Not B. Millie. B. Millie, he's a representative of the LGBT section of country rap. But I mean, it's all, it is what it is. It's 2026 for fuck's sake. You guys get over it. He deserves a rap too.
Nothing to hide there. Nothing to hide there.
Let's say me and Kentucky Sweetness are doing something illegal. Right?
But this dude don't break the law. Wow.
He said, imagine, you stupid fuck. Jesus Christ.
Why does this guy need to make a fucking scenario up?
He's making it up. That's the
You
point.
don't break the law, so, but you do. But this dude does.
Let's say, for an example, we were, I don't know, running drugs for the fucking cartel. And we both get popped. Now, a rat is someone who squeals on the other person so they don't have to go to jail. That's a rat. If you threaten to kill me because I come to a city in a public area,
It did not have anything to do with you fucking coming to the city. This guy, he don't understand this shit.
That's exactly what you said it was about, Johnny. That's when did it change? You're not doing a very good job of, man, you lost me on that one. Cat Midnight. I don't think you can hack something that's busted wide open. So it no longer has a door or locking hinges or anything. It's open to the public. Come on in, look around, help yourself to a little Hep C. That kind of shit, right?
Didn't have nothing to do with that shit. It had to do with me being told there's 5 or 6 guys coming to my home. That's what's in my mind.
Well, you're retarded because that's not what he said. So it's going to be a shame for you to go to jail over a stupid inference that you're claiming to make. That's pretty weak, man. Really weak.
And there's instigating. Hey, you just keep on poking the bear. Keep on poking the bear. My thought was, hey, I'm going to get jumped like I did last time. This time it's going to be 5 or 6 guys. Not 2. Not 2 pussies this time. There might be one or 2 of them out there that fucking can probably fight. You know what I mean? Hey, you never know. Might pull pew-pews out. Don't know. You know what I'm saying?
that's what the law's there for.
That's a really, well, the whole thing's a fucking weak argument, but the idea that you're trying to frame this as people planned to jump you, right? They didn't come to where you were at. You went to where he was at. You literally went to where his location was. And then you claim that he planned to jump you. Oh boy. Hello, BDU. I'm going to get jumped like that time I went directly to the man who assaulted him. Thank you, BDU. Thank you for being the voice of reason in the chat. It's nice to have you.
I'm not going to waste my time. And
That's what the law was there for. Dude just said it. That's what the law was there for.
You do understand that the law is there for that reason. And a lot of people, like the Gerald guy, probably ain't going to get this, but I'll explain it to you. I'll break it down to you. So, most people are going to have a limit to where you can push them. Okay. And it's not uncommon for people to have back and forth disagreements, things like that, arguments, if you will, and they could exchange words from time to time. And ultimately, if someone crosses the line and makes threats like that, the best thing to do is to get the police involved, because if I decide to take that whole, welcome to my house shit real super serious and listen to a song a bunch of times to get myself hyped up, well, guess what? I I could be completely right and justified, but you know what? I'm going to open up a big ass fucking can of worms for myself, because ultimately I'm going to have to deal with the law. Because not, the whole hiding body shit and all that stuff, it's not real, right? It happens, but a lot of times they find them. And it's really not good for your, your freedom and your financial stability and your family. And imagine that, pulling that shit off and having to worry about that body popping up and you're doing really good in your life after some shit you did a few years ago that nobody found out about until now. Right. I mean, it's just not it's not a realistic scenario. So, you got to understand this, Johnny. The law is there. So you don't get pushed to this limit. That's why there's these little intermediate laws like terroristic threatening and shit like that, where it gives the law an opportunity to step in before I have to do something to you. Do you understand that? That's why these little go-betweens are there. It's an intermediate law that says, okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of time in a cage to let you know that you can't do this. And I'm going to give this person that you're threatening a little peace of mind so they don't have to do something to you. That's why these laws fucking exist. And I know this is for the slow people in the fucking back. Catch up and listen to this part. These laws, just like this, that's why they exist. So I don't have to do something to you. That's the reason why. If you threaten me, I have an avenue where I don't have to do that. I don't have to put up with you threatening me. I don't have to put up with you fucking with my family or doing any of that shit. The law has an avenue for me to take care of that without doing it. That's why it exists. That's why punks like you and little cowards like you that pull this bullshit and threaten people on the internet need to go sit in a cage for a little while. You can make up all the weak ass excuses you want, or be like, you ain't listening to the song right. You ain't living it. You can do all that all you want. The truth of the matter is the law exists for a fucking reason. Don't break the law. You won't have these trouble. That's it.
What the laws are for, guys.
My freedom to go after him. I don't live by the street code. Never have. Never been.
He don't live by no street code. But he sure acted gangster when he come down to Paintsville, did he or did he not? Put a one in the chat if this dude acted gangster when he came to Paintsville, Kentucky. The whole time he was live. Where's that live at? We don't know. It just went missing. My side is still up. It's still up.
Yeah, but the live you did directly after threatening him ain't. So there's that. And don't worry about it. Anything that was ever on YouTube, a quick subpoena from the court, they've got everything. They will turn it over to law enforcement in a heartbeat. All they got to do is ask. It doesn't matter if the channel doesn't exist anymore. All of that stuff is logged. Anything that was ever uploaded to YouTube, anything that was ever live streamed to YouTube is there. They have it. It's 100% there. So.
Because I have nothing to hide. Nothing. Not a thing to hide. Not a thing. He's just talking about you tonight, thinking people would forget about all the sick redneck rave shit. That's what it seems like to me. It could be. It could be. It could be. No, he's tore up, bro. He thinks that this is what he thinks, that Bravo's going to go online and say something about him bad and cause a damn like he does everybody else, gatekeeping shit. He'll say that in a minute. He said,
Really? Okay. Now, I don't. Oh, speaking of the shit that was going on at the Redneck Rave, that was another one, man. That was another one. This interesting little dilemma here. There's a dude who fucking exposes himself to a group of people, and there happened to be what looked like a teenager standing there, a kid, somebody under 18 standing there, and somehow this shit's articulated as it's Triple T's fault or fucking Chop's fault or Justin Time's fault or all this shit. And the reality of it is, we're kind of going to go back to the laws on this. If you do that, if you expose yourself to a group of people, you know what they do to you? They put you in jail. And then they, not only do they put you in jail, they put you on a fucking list. And they call you one of those sexual offenders, is what they do. That's like a crime. Indecent exposure is a fucking crime. Even if you simulated the act, I'm pretty sure it's a fucking crime. So to make it out to be like, oh, well, the entire redneck rave, like Justin Time has a competition that features this shit. Well, gee, that's a little bit, insincere, isn't it? It's a little misleading, isn't it? Everybody's supposed to be all up in fucking arms about this. I'm 100% for arresting that dude, putting him on a fucking list and getting him the fuck away from people because he's an idiot. He's a fucking moron. So that's the way I look at it. There you go. Can I blame Justin Time for it personally? No, I don't think so. It's not the way things work. If he hosts an event, it's not like he held a competition for the shit. That's what I'm saying. Drunk people get together and do dumb shit, man. That's kind of what this comes down to. Personal accountability, Michelle. That's exactly what it is. But no, you got anything you can get against Justin Time or Triple T. And if you may have to fucking stretch the fuck out of it and try to make it seem like it's their fault, but yeah, they just put it on them. And that's the other fucking thing about it. Not like this Jerry guy, he may not have an opinion about that, but whoever his counterpart is out there, right? He's not out there trying to hunt down the dude who did it. Like whoever's got a problem about it's not out here trying to expose the dude who actually did the shit. Not saying, hey, let's find out who this guy is and let's get him fucking taken care of. No one's doing that. No, let's spend some time attributing it to people who weren't there. Let's do that. That's where we need to focus our efforts, because that's where we're going to get the most mileage out of our narrative. That's what we're going to get the narrative at. If we can make it seem like they are okay with this, that's what we're going to need to do. Don't worry about who the fuck it is. Don't worry about if he did it. Just make sure that these people right here that we don't like are the ones responsible for it. That's the level of dumb shit we're dealing with right now. All right, Lori, you got it. I will not say any more facts through any of this. So I'm done speaking facts tonight. Lori's cut me off.
Is that in a minute?
Arrested. The only thing I've ever done is get multiple speeding tickets.
Harass people.
But y'all like to use the word rat a lot. So you're advocating for a guy who's in multiple videos admitting of wearing wires to get people arrested so he can get $400 to $500 every time he did it to feed his drug habit. Mind you, this is the same person who said that your Lord and Savior, Ryan Upchurch's kid, wasn't even his.
Mind you, it was a joke when I said some shit like that.
Oh, yeah. It was funny as fuck too, Johnny. You're out there saying that his kid wasn't his and the kid was going to be born addicted to dope and all that shit. That was fucking hilarious. Some of your best work, by the way. Involving children. Unborn children. Yeah, you said that, but you weren't wishing a miscarriage on Skylar's daughter, were you? No. But you were willing to go that far with Upchurch's daughter because it was a joke. Right. It was a joke, y'all. I was joking about that. Yeah. Oh boy.
Is me trying to get underneath Ryan's skin, trolling him. That's the past.
5 seconds ago was the past, you fucking moron. It doesn't excuse your fucking behavior. Jesus.
These people can't let go of the past. Me and Ryan's cool. Why this dude's got to continue to be like, oh, he done this to Ryan. He done this to Ryan. He done this to Ryan. Oh, I'm tattletelling. He done this to Ryan and this to Ryan.
Fuck. look, dude, I'm going to keep it real with you. A lot of people stopped fucking with Ryan because of that statement you just made. A lot of people stopped fucking with Ryan because of you. 2 days after you had a fucking child molester on your panel telling him you loved him and he was innocent of all the things he did to two 13-year-old girls, Ryan Upchurch decided to shout you out and say he was going to buy you a gold belt and ride nut to butt with you across Ghost Ranch on a fucking four-wheeler. You know what a lot of people said? Fuck you. So that's the last fucking straw for us with him. That's the truth of it. Your fucking behavior. That's what happened. A lot of people said, nah, you know what? We've had enough of Ryan because of this. They were fucking already just dealing with all the rest of the shit. But once you did that, right after he did that shit, yeah, a lot of people were done with him. A lot of people. You're responsible for that. 100% responsible for it. And it, you know, for the, at least the connotation, Ryan knew what, and he knew for a fucking fact what you did because people pointed it out to him and that's confirmed and he still did it anyway. So, hey, look, that's just the truth, man.
He also prayed that a dying man with cancer would hurry up and die from his cancer
I did say that.
and celebrated when he did pass away on his birthday.
I did do that.
He said it was the best birthday present he ever got, knowing that that piece of shit died.
I said that.
His words, not mine.
I said that.
This is the same person who also wished a woman would have a miscarriage.
I did not say that.
Oh, well.
Same person who said that just
all the other fuck. I did say that. I said that. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, no, I didn't say that one. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess he's not really that bad of a guy. He didn't say that one. All the other ones, though, he said. Well, good thing you cleared your name on that one, Johnny. It made all the fucking difference in the world that you didn't admit to that one. Oh boy, Jesus Christ!
Just like I said a minute ago, this was in a comment section, a fake account of me, acting like they're me. In my best opinion, it was them putting the comments acting like it was me to cause more drama, to try to make me look worse.
Motherfucker, Johnny. Freedom Keeper, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Can't wait to see this motherfucker's mugshot. He's a complete and utter piece of shit. I'll say it for you. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Oh my God. Okay, so now nobody's down bad enough to pretend to be you. Nobody needs to. I mean, and it's evidenced by the last little bit of bullshit that you just uttered. Oh yeah, I did this, I did it. Oh, I didn't know that though. Dude, no one is going to pretend to fucking be you. No one needs to pretend to be you to stir up shit because you stir up enough shit on your own. No one needs to make an alt account of you. They don't. We've seen you do all the shit. And the reason why you do it is because you're a fucking moron. This shit right here. Moron. You're an idiot. No one needs to. No one needs to pretend to be you. So that's complete bullshit, Johnny. God damn. Let's check what I was saying. Me and Hickerbilly made sure that everyone knew that Ryan was aware and he didn't stand on shit when he said, hell no, fuck that. No. Yeah, this fake as fuck like I thought. Member for 24 months, T-Dam. That was not a fake account. I check them every time. Thank you, T-Dam, for coming in clutch and providing the facts. Yep, there you go. Hardcore MMA says, I clicked on the profile and it was 100% his real account. There you go. So why are they all coming forward and saying this, Johnny? I know it was a real fucking account because you're the only one that's shitty enough to do something like that. You know, a lot of us, and I mean a lot of us, kids are off limits, man. There's nothing, don't bring anybody's fucking kids into it. Don't talk about babies. Don't do any of that shit. But some of you scummy motherfuckers on here cross that line and you do it far too often. Far too often. Like you read that fucking affidavit of what that fucking Ricky Peevler did to them 13-year-old girls and you went to bat for him, defending him, saying he was innocent. That's a sworn affidavit from a detective with 2 victims, Johnny. And you brought him up on your panel and said he was innocent and that you loved him. Played his music where he gloats about it and fucking basically brags about doing the shit. I ain't forgot any of that. That's why these silly motherfuckers out here propping you up right now, they don't, you know what? That's them. They can do them. Ain't no way in fucking hell I'm ever pushing that fucking narrative for you. I don't give a fuck who. I don't give a fuck who's behind it. There ain't enough clout in the fucking world for me to lower myself to fucking prop your nasty ass up. It just ain't me. I ain't doing none of that fucking fake shit. I ain't going to pretend to fucking be your friend. I ain't going to pretend to do a fucking thing for your nasty fucking ass because I've been here and seen what you fucking done. I don't give a fuck. I want to see you go to jail. And then whatever happens to you in jail, yeah, you earn that shit too. So believe me, you ain't going to see me out here playing around or trolling anybody or making it into a fucking joke. I know exactly what the fuck you do in the real world. Doesn't matter. Ain't no upchurch influence going to fucking change my mind. You better believe that.
No, I did not say that. That was not me saying that.
Kansas Rebel Man was the reason why that his son died.
I did say that. Yep.
So Jerry,
So, and me and Kansas man ain't got no problems. I mean, I go over to their chat, and in the chat, I apologize to him about that. Yeah, that's things I've already done, bruh. Things I've already done, bruh.
very, very well.
But you don't look at the fact that you fucking did them. You don't look at the fact that you fucking did the shit. And it's a repeating fucking thing, dude. You keep doing the shit. You're talking about dead children, Johnny. You're saying that man lost his kid because it was his karma, right? That's what you fucking told him. And because he's too fucking cowardly to fucking stand on that right now, because he's another one that suffers from this fucking Ryan Upchurch influence shit. There ain't no fucking way in the world I would let that shit go. Not a fucking way. There's no way in the world I would do that. But then again, it just shows that some of us are built different than other people. Some of us actually do stand on some shit. Nah, not for a fucking minute. Not for one motherfucking minute. The fact of the matter is you keep doing all this nasty shit to people, Johnny, and it's a fucking ongoing thing. And it's a real bad fucking look trying to defend you.
Well misinformed.
Oh, I'm not letting it get on my skin, Sherry. We're just talking about it.
The only time I would take law in my own hands if someone does something to my family. Then every gloves are off at that point.
Wow. Gloves was off in that live that night. Everybody, chat. Gloves was off in that live that night. Gloves was off. Because if we ain't forgot, there was people that was on live streams with this dude, Creeper being one of them, saying that he would have knocked my wife's teeth out if he'd have been with him.
Pretty sure somebody fucking beat him to it.
You got hardcore, softcore MMA over here saying, hey, he should have blown his brains out that night in Paintsville. You could have. He said you could have. You could have just blown his brains out that night, son. You should have.
What's that tell you, Johnny? You're offended that he says that? That's the way people feel. That's the way people feel about it. There is something called justifiable homicide. Not justifiable terroristic threatening, but justifiable homicide. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
That's what hardcore MMA said. Yeah. That dude had that much hate for me that's what he said. There was many fucking threats that's been made in the last year that crossed my mind when this dude in that live that night said, you're going to get a chance to slap me again, and I'm coming to your town. Man.
But if you think I'm gonna fucking
Yeah, that part, Holden Gill. I remember he was running around saying, set him up, knock him down. Set him up, knock him down. He was welcoming people to come fighting. Well, hey, his story is very pliable. He'll stretch it any which way he needs it to go.
go handle some business on a scumbag like that, that's what the law's there for.
So why in the fuck did this dude come to Paintsville? Because I can tell you right now, it was a plan made up way before he even came down to Paintsville. They planned it out, planned everything out. I'd already had word that they was going to be coming to Paintsville when he came to Paintsville. If you all remember, I went live the morning of, I think. I even went up on his live a long time ago and told him, because he was threatening because he was coming to my town and shit. And told him in the live that night that I'd smack his brains out if he came. Then that morning of his mop up of a wife, she always mopping up, cleaning up after him. I said, listen, you come to this town, we're going to have fucking problems because you're coming here to fuck with me. The dude drove 2.5 hours out of his way to come fuck with me. So he acts like that he didn't break the law in any of that. Crossing state lines to come and fucking fuck with somebody in their hometown. There's been several things that I could have went.
None of that breaks the law, Johnny. None of that breaks the law. And as a matter of fact, you threatening to slap his brains out for simply coming to your town is also another threat, a terroristic threat. Do you realize that? Do you understand that it is you, the fucking emotional retard, who cannot control his emotions when someone says, I'm going to come to the same town that you're in, and you think that is an excuse for you to perform violence? You think it's an excuse for you to get violent with someone and put your hands on somebody? That in of itself, the mindset that you possess and you think that you are justified in doing it just based on that. That is why your dumb ass has gone to jail 24 fucking times. That's why you are likely going to jail for a 25th time. That's why all of the shit that has happened to you in your life happens because of this stupid shit right like that. Just that dumb shit right there. Why the fuck do you care? If someone comes to the same place where you live, if he's at the fucking Lowe's, sit on the couch like you always do. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Nobody's out there in the parking lot. Nobody was fucking there. Nobody was there to hear it. No. But you can't control your fucking emotions. This is why people like you belong in a fucking cage, dummy.
And fucking filed charges for. I could have easily went and filed some fucking charges. I could probably still file charges because they're felonies.
Johnny, you just went and filed the only charge that you could, and it was a complaint that you can't substantiate. You would have filed everything you could to get out of this because you tried to leverage him and say, I'll drop this charge if you drop yours. That's your big brain lawyer's idea, wasn't it? So if you were able to file any charges on that, you would have done it. You already would have done it. So quit bullshitting. You already played that card, stupid. It didn't work.
Some of them would be felonies.
Fucking Christ.
Some of them would be felonies. But what would I look like?
Oh.
Going down there, a mutual combat situation that happened, me going and filing charges on this dude over that situation.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're going to protect your reputation here, Johnny, because you were okay with filing a complaint for harassment, but filing them felony charges, that's going to go too far, y'all. I got a reputation upholding these parts around here. I can't be over here filing felony on mutual combat, but I will file me a little bit harassment complaint over here to get my charges dropped. Little quid pro quo. That's what my lawyer said. You're willing to do that. Do you know how fucking stupid you sound right now? Do you know how dumb this shit sounds? Do you not remember that it's you that just filed fucking a complaint against the guy? Oh, what would I look like if I did that? No, it's because you fucking can't. That's why you won't do it. It's because you can't, stupid. Does it take someone like me to just listen to the details and point that fucking shit out to you? I guess so.
What would it look like for me to do that? So I didn't do that.
Oh, thank God.
So I didn't do that.
Oh.
Let's continue.
That's what our taxpayer dollars is for.
That's what our
I just
that's
think it's
what our
kinda funny
taxpayer
you being
do-
Freak Squad.
that's what our taxpayer dollars for. With all the body of work Slap has shown everyone.
Don't you dare apply the word fucking R to taxpayers when you say it, motherfucker, because they ain't your taxes, bitch. Don't you ever apply yourself to that statement. That's out of bounds. Objection. Is the judge of YouTube still here?
Someone would be justified in seeing a perceived threat from someone so mentally disturbed. Right. Inside corners. Only honest opinions. You're one of those clowns calling me snaggy. Go sit in timeout. Tell him, get him, Tyrone. Tell him, son. Get him, Tyrone. Exactly. What if it was the other way around and I went to him? Exactly. That clown is in all the chats. I trust that, Tyrone. I believe you when you say it, bro. It's all right. Take him out, son.
You're over there fucking trying to advocate for Bravo Gator to what? To cancel me? To say something negative about me on Johnny Gobble's behalf?
There you go, folks. That is what he's worried about. Let's roll that back.
You being Creek Squad, you're over there fucking trying to advocate for Bravo Gator to what? To cancel me? To say something negative about me on Johnny Gobble's behalf?
That is what he's worried about. That's what he's worried about, folks. And that's all, folks. No, we're going to keep on going. Let's keep on going.
Mind-boggling. And then you brought up and said that there's a video of me calling the cops. Hey, Goofy.
Listen to this shit, okay? Most of the shit this dude just said, half of it was truth and half was a lie. But the half truths was from like 2 years ago. But listen.
That video was 1,000% a fucking troll on a guy who was trying to blackmail me to come up on his panel to apologize.
It's always what someone else is doing to him. Someone is blackmailing him.
Damn, dude, that same statement could be applied to you. Sorry, I missed this. DJ Music 5 Bomb. He says, if I remember correctly, didn't Dagburn say he wanted to fight Triple T? Yes, he's made many inferences and threats to fight and go and do boxing and all kinds of just stupid bullshit. Yes. But then the minute that he realized that he stepped in some shit and did some terroristic threatening, he put out shorts like back to back saying that he now fears for his wife's life, his daughter's life, and just all kinds of shit. This dude, he's all over the fucking place with this crazy shit. But yes, to answer your question, and thank you for the 5 bomb.
Just like he'll say here in a minute too that I was trying to blackmail his wife. Okay. All right. I was just telling this guy's wife to tell this dude to leave me the fuck alone. That's what I was telling her.
Why are you contacting this man's wife? Why are any of you motherfuckers contacting this man's wife? Why? Why are you in her DMs threatening her? Why are you doing that shit? What, I mean, is this, you have to ask yourself, is Johnny Gobble really worth the fucking shit that's going to come with this? Honestly. You're really going to water over fucking Johnny Gobble? I got to wonder. What drives someone so fucking stupid to get in the woman's DMs and start threatening her over Johnny fucking Gobble? I got to wonder about that. Couldn't agree more, straight shooter.
But he never could. He never could. He never could leave me alone. The one motherfucker would go online and talk about my living fucking situation. Or how big of a piece of shit I was.
Still are. Infernodia, I forgot about that. Yes, he did contact Jesse Howard's wife. Yeah, this dude, he's in... Anybody that has any kind of a prominent name or a little bit of fame or status or anything, he is all up in their fucking DMs trying to insert himself in everything that any way he can get attached to these people or interact with him. He's just all over it. He's 100% in their fucking DMs. Like, it's crazy, man.
Why he's supposedly some news channel that is for the country rap lane. But they say I'm not part of the country rap lane at all. But I'm sure a motherfucking hot topic in that motherfucking bitch.
Johnny, oh my God. You're not part of the country rap. How many country rap songs have you put out? Do you really define yourself as an artist? You think you're a country rapper? And Bravo Gator was absolutely right. His explanation of dismissing the genre thing and calling it a lane. I 100% agree with that. But yes, you're not an artist, Johnny. You're no one. The only reason that you are part of, known to anyone associated with country rap, is the dirty shit that you did to Upchurch along the way. That's the only reason people know you. That's why. Not because you're an artist, not because you're talented, not because you possess anything of value, because you're a fucking menace. You're a cockroach. You're a pest. You're something that infests, good things and turns them fucking sour. That's what it is. That's what you are. You're the fucking cockroach of the country rap lane. You want to call yourself a hot topic? You're just an infestation of it. You hold nothing. There's nothing of value that you add to it. You do nothing but detract, and you bring this bullshit to it. That's it. That's it, Johnny. That's all it is. If you're not getting a free hat or free tickets or free fucking money or some shit or claiming to be victimized, or Jesse Howard thinks it's funny that you claim that you got fucking sexually assaulted by your dad and all this other bullshit. That's what you bring to the country rap lane. That's what you bring to it. Yeah, you're not a hot topic in it. You're a fucking pest.
Tell you that.
I was doing, or else he was going to dox my information on where I work, which he ended up doing anyway.
Nope, there's a video out there of this dude doxing his own work where he worked at. It was on his link to his Lil Me put out a video. If y'all want to go check that out, go look on Lil Me's channel. He shows a lot of contradictions from this dude. A lot. I'm telling you. Go check Little Me out. Little Me don't even like me. Is this dude going to say he's advocating for Dagburn and Little Me don't like me at all because of shit I've said in the past? And I understand that. People can still hate me, but they're not out here doing the shit that these motherfuckers are doing. What up, Red Reaper?
I don't know if you know it or not, but it's against the law to dox a federal employee.
LinkedIn, yeah. It was his LinkedIn account. There's my dog. The LinkedIn account had his work address on it. He doxed his own LinkedIn. And I guess people started calling his job. But I got the blame for that one too in court. I got the blame for that one too. Me trying to get him to lose his job. No proof of that. No proof of that. No proof of that at all.
Well, no proof that your daughter was stripped down and almost forced to take a drug test and all this other bullshit. No proof of that either, Johnny.
Just me asking somebody a question if they knew where he worked at. That's all it was. That's it. Was I the one that called? No, I didn't. I can honestly say that and put that on everything I love. God strike me dead right now. I never one time have called this dude's job. But there is people in my chat that has said they've done it, and I get the blame for it.
You advocated for people in your chat doing it, Johnny. You never said, hey, man, that's going too far. Don't do that shit. Or ban them from your chat and say, hey, dude, I don't get down like that. You didn't tell them not to do it. You advocated for it. Just like if someone gets you in one of them fucking jail cells and pounds your fucking ass into fucking pudding, I'm going to advocate for that. I'll be like, hey, you know what? He had that shit coming. That's what, you know, I'm same way. So what?
I get the blame for it. Anything that happens to this dude, I get the blame for it. We all see it.
And he did it. So I was live that night, the same day that he did that. At 2:30 in the morning, I called the fucking police station and said, hey.
2:30 in the morning calling the police on somebody.
Oh, God. God forbid.
Over some work.
It was outside the operating hours of the fucking police station or something. You fucking morons pick the stupidest shit to latch onto. God damn.
Words on the internet.
Who do I need to talk to about this? They said, well, you have to call this other city's police department.
Yeah, they told him you had to call post fucking 13 or 14, which is the state police. Same people we talked to over this bullshit.
Never called them. Never followed up with it. I did it to fuck with him.
And you like how he's throwing that sign that, you know, I'm lying. I'm a line. I'm a line. Throwing that body around.
And it worked too, because he was paranoid as fuck.
So now this dude is actively saying he's trying to make people paranoid out here.
Not against the law, Johnny. Not against the law at all.
Same thing he tried to do to me when he was telling me that he was going to file charges against me and my wife.
Dude, I swear to God, the fucking dog catcher would have picked your wife up at night and checked and fucking took her to the pound because she looked like she had fucking rabies out there, foaming at the fucking mouth, acting like a fucking idiot. Yeah, dude, she should have been arrested that night. Out there fucking hitting people. She's lucky she didn't get her ass fucked up out there. Like, look, if the dog catcher rolled by, he'd have grabbed that bitch up and stuck her in the back. Because that shit, well, you should be embarrassed about that. You should really be embarrassed about that. Her ratchet ass out there screaming and doing that shit. God.
That's what they want. This is Mr. Psyop of Psyoping. Y'all know it. This is the king of psyops.
Now, that same piece of shit ended up going to fucking jail anyway for parole violation.
Sure did. And how'd you end up? How in the world did this dude know that? There's video evidence of this dude calling the local police on Iceman. Videos of it. Dude ends up going to jail around the same time. Huh. Wow.
Yeah, I won't hit you with the causation or correlation thing, Johnny, because that just confused the fuck out of you. But ultimately, it come out of your own mouth. That dude was smoking weed on a live stream while he's on probation or parole, a supervised function of the state. And he was violated for that very thing. Hey, Triple T, it's all your fault, man. How dare you do that? You must have fucking took Iceman out and made him get high and then forced him to smoke weed on a live stream. I can see how that's your fault.
When we going to get 12-point next Dagburn stream going over kind of shit, that would low key be comedy gold and would make the other side brains fry. But he talked about, he asked everybody in his chat what they would name the live. Mike 12-point did. I'm Australian, and the most entertaining thing about country rap for me is Church impersonating Adam and all the triple slap drama, laugh out loud. Bro, it's crazy. Abba Dabba Zabba Dabba the gaming. This old man is a perfect example of self-justification. If you don't know, look the definition up. Fits him to a T. We even got the Australians laughing at. I love to see it. The slap was real, hard, or heard around the world. What up, Noah? What, Kenny? Kenny, what up, Kenny? Give it some time. Give it some time. I am, Kenny. I am, but I think somebody tried to. They was planning on naming it like the turkey and the turkey and the deer or something like that. That'd be wild. That'd be a crazy fucking stream right there. But good to see you tonight, there, Bubba. Good to see you, Kenny. That's one of Mike 12-point's mods right there. Hell of a guy. Hell of a guy.
Because he came up hot on a fucking piss test.
Yep, because they called his probation officer and told the probation officer he wasn't on supervised probation, so he was smoking marijuana. He wasn't doing anything else, wasn't doing meth or any bad drug like that. Like they pushed about him. They said he ratted on a guy for meth over some meth charges. That was being pushed by this dude right here.
Oh, so he was just on probation that goes on the honor system with people who are on probation. So therefore, hey, listen, they don't want you to do things that are illegal. So, but we're not going to check or anything, and we're not going to hold you accountable. So, I swear I can't dumb myself down far enough to fucking deal with this shit sometimes, man. This shit make your fucking brain hurt. Dude.
All over social media. And it was a lie. It was a lie. And it finally come out that it was a lie. That's real shit. That's no lie. Like there's people here that's been here the whole fucking time that has seen everything happen. Everything happened from since way back in 2019. It's all out here. There's people that's been here. It's like he's explaining to a new audience or something. Like trying to get them to believe this shit or that shit or the narrative that's being pushed. You know what I mean? Triple L has upchurch deranged syndrome and dag.
Yeah, for real, Cosmic Crazy. Do you think this asshole on probation, what do you think's going to happen? You think people wouldn't call and report him for doing dumb shit on a live stream? I mean, you're not supposed to do it, right? You're on probation. Nah, he's one of the cool kids. He'll be all right.
Burn deranged syndrome. They all got that. They all got that shit.
And that video that you're talking about is almost 4 years old.
I rest my case. So, it's all right that it was 4 years ago, but it's not it ain't making no sense that you're saying, hey, Johnny done this and said this and said this and said this 3 years ago. But it's okay if it's you that it was 4 years ago.
What up, Code Made? Yeah, Johnny, the whole thing about, the past and all that shit, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. The point is it's immaterial. They're going to look at this continuing this case here. Hey, did Johnny Gobble do what's called terroristic threatening? Ooh, he sure fucking did, almost exactly to the letter of the law. What was his intent? Oh, yeah. Time for you to go sit in a cage for a little bit.
Right? Am I thinking about that right? Chat? It's only okay if it's been 3 or 4 years ago for him. Okay. I see the game. I see it.
Why don't you go look at the background of that video? It'll show an American flag.
Yes,
It'll
Noah.
show
Yes,
all the
Noah.
Purple Hearts. It'll show a red, white, and blue of 3 T's put together. Nowhere.
Spivey says, me, I was one of the ones hating on you until I finally woke up and seen the problem. Hey, Spivey, there's been many of you, many of people like you yourself that has reached out to me in the back streets. It's been like, man, I'm sorry. I believed everything. Brap kid.
Oh, I'm sure.
That dude right there.
He's done more than went
Cool
live.
old dude, bro.
So the open dial, Rusty, the idiots in his chat. How can anyone support Dagburn? Make it make sense. I mean, they're there. It's not a whole lot of people. Like I said, there's more people in there watching the fucking train wreck than there is people that support him. And there's a few that are just openly fucking trolling him. You know, I mean, there's people that I honestly, how, like, are your morals pliable enough to where you go and be like, yeah, he's pretty cool with child molesters and he's all right with pedophiles. And, you know, I can agree with a lot of that shit. Oh, he's cool with all this gay shit. That's Johnny's crowd. So you've got people that are struggling to find some place to fit in because they're like-minded like him. Those are the supporters. The rest of them are just there to watch the fucking train wreck. So.
Fuck with him. And all he does is just fuck with them every now and then. Tells the truth about how they are and what they done and what they do to people. But they attacked him, talked about his girlfriend. Look what they did to 4 brothers. They went so far outside of YouTube.
So I think he puts on like he is. I don't know for a fact that he is. I think he says that he isn't. It's a little too, like, it's a lot fucking farther than I'd go. I'll tell you that for the reasons I said. Like I said, I've seen what this dude did. I'm not going to let anybody be confused about where I stand when it comes to this dude. I ain't riding that line. So that's just, if you're asking me, I don't know. He says he isn't. Other people think he is, you know, I would take him at his word, but he's going in territory that I personally wouldn't.
When Justin in Time was involved with that shit, went outside of YouTube calling people's jobs and they say, oh, we don't do no shit like that. We don't do no shit like that. Yeah, Tyrone, you've been a Dagburn supporter from the jump, son.
Let me roll that back. I think I missed that. He just say something about 4 brothers.
Rap kid. That dude right there. Cool old dude, bro. They fuck with him. And all he does is just fuck with them every now and then. Tells the truth about how they are and what they done and what they do to people. But they attacked him, talked about his girlfriend. Look what they did to 4 brothers.
Oh, fuck.
They
look what they did to 4 brothers. Look what they did to 4 brothers. Are you? Oh my God. You aren't going to tell the whole story with that, are you? You aren't going to tell that story, are you? The disgusting shit that those people did. I'm not going to bring it back up, but people know what the fuck happened there. You won't tell the whole fucking story. Like the 4 brothers are just tootling along over there wearing motherfucking matching outfits, sitting on patio furniture with their podcast, right? And somebody just come through and just outed them. No. Now that's exactly what happened. Oh, look what they did to 4 brothers. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Johnny. That's what I mean. You're always on the wrong side of this shit. When it comes to a kid, you ain't never going to advocate for a fucking kid, are you? You'll never be on the right side of any fucking thing, will you? Yeah. A bunch of fucking pieces of shit, dude.
went so far outside of YouTube, and Justin in Time was involved with that shit. Went outside of YouTube calling people's jobs and they say, oh, we don't do no shit like that. We don't.
Shout out to Just in Time for fucking putting that dude on blast. For putting that motherfucker on blast, as he should have. And that's a dude who steers fucking far away from the drama. He don't get sucked into the shit. He stays away from it. But you know what? I think there was something about that shit that happened that resonated with him. And guess what? He used his platform to do something good with it. Because those motherfuckers, hey, yeah. What, dude? You always on this side of every motherfucking situation, aren't you? Always, man. Always.
Don't do no shit like that. Yeah, Tyrone, you've been a Dagburn supporter from the jump, son. And I appreciate you. There's people talk about that, bro. They hate that too, man. He's like, Tyrone, he rides for Johnny. He rides for Dagburn. Yeah, they hate it that I have anybody that rides for me. But people are finally opening up their eyes and seeing the narrative pushing isn't working anymore.
If Tyrone is your fucking ride or die, okay, go ahead. I'm sure he's an upstanding person.
When you're saying that I went on live with a pedophile and called me a pedophile supporter, those things ain't working anymore.
You did. It happened. It's still working because there's a lot of people, as evidenced in this chat tonight, that still don't fuck with Upchurch over you supporting pedophiles. Yeah. So it's working just fucking fine.
Because people seen it for what it is. It wasn't nothing but a ply to fucking hate on Dagburn and push a narrative about Dagburn.
Oh, you're gonna fucking hate when I bring this video back out, ain't you? You're gonna hate it, ain't you? You're gonna be over there just fucking twisting and turning and all worried and shit. Because I'm gonna show this motherfucker in its entirety, point out all the shit that you did, show that affidavit to people to where that fucking scumbag did that shit to those 13-year-old girls and had you up there talking about clearing his name and how innocent he was and that you loved him. Gave him a wrench in your chat and all kinds of shit. But the minute you sat up all fucking night worried about what Upchurch was going to think about it. Yeah. None of us forgot about that motherfucker. None of us. None of us forgot about that.
Then we find out this dude has a child beater on his fucking, a mod on his channel and fucking promoting the dude, letting him come on his live streams every fucking night for 8 hours. Just
Johnny, I heard you admit to hitting a 2-year-old. Admitted to whooping their ass. And there's a grown man who was once that 2-year-old that came on here and had a lot to say about you. Yeah, we'll be digging that shit back up too. Because I don't want anybody to fucking forget about that. Because these motherfuckers that just happen to conveniently forget shit and want to push some narratives and all that and put you in the cart with it, well, hey, we'll see how well that cart rolls with this shit in it. 'Cause that's the truth about you. Ain't no amount of time in the past that makes it go away either.
bullshit, son. Bullshit. Let's jump back in on this video.
Where does it look like this background?
What up, Kalea? Next Frost. What up, Jack Frost? Saffron.
You sound like a fucking moron.
A person telling the truth sounds like a moron, y'all.
Johnny, you could run that poll in your own chat and people are going to think you sound like a fucking moron. Open dial. Rusty, don't forget one of those victims isn't here anymore, as well as Dagburn doubled down on that guy. What a piece of shit. Oh, dude, he was out here trying to clear his fucking name. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this motherfucker tried to circle back and be like, oh, y'all bringing the victims into it, y'all. They having to relive their trauma. Oh, the fucking spinning and shit that this motherfucker was trying to do when that was going on. When the fucking names started coming out of the girls, the 13-year-old girls that were assaulted by this motherfucker. He was doing everything he could to distance himself from that.
Then you said, well, he rocks with New Breed and Jesse Howard, and they wrote a song called Welcome to My House. Yeah, that song was written about New Breed's daughter. Meaning if you come into his house, you're not going to.
Yep. That's what it's supposed to be. What it's supposed to be about. So in the night I was being told, I'm coming back to your town again. This time, we're going to have 5 or 6 of them.
It's not what he said.
When I got jumped the first time by 2 of them, right? Oh, no, they're the victim. They're the victim. I forgot that they're the victim. They're the victim. They're the victim. They got assaulted. They got assaulted. That was said in court too.
It's the truth. It's 100% the truth, man. Yeah, he was whooping ass, getting jumped. He did it for Ryan. Remember all that, dude? The possibilities are endless with this shit. The possibilities are endless. He does, Johnny Ringo. He does. This idiot lives in a fantasy land. He spent months saying they were victims, then he bragged about it. Yeah, made T-shirts about it. Made T-shirts about the shit. Yeah, he's over here fucking. Now it's a different story. Yeah, well, hardcore MMA. Come on, man. You got to play along, man. Just don't you know how to jump on the narrative bandwagon and start believing the bullshit? Come on, dude.
He assaulted me. He assaulted me. Didn't have nothing else to say except for I assaulted him. I've been arrested 25 times. I supposedly intimidated a fucking 16-year-old that was in a court case. Was a lie. Complete lie, dude. Complete lie.
You were not charged with intimidation of a witness. Just like you're going to be charged for intimidating a witness on this shit. Yeah, I mean, think about this, Johnny. You've only been to one arraignment and you were just busting at the fucking seams to talk about this shit. You've only just now been arraigned. And you keep digging this hole deeper and deeper for yourself. You don't think these live streams right here are helping you, do you? You really think that the jury's going to watch the live stream, Johnny? That they're going to be like, well, let's pull up Dagburn's video and see what he's got to say before we make our judgment on this. You really think so? Yeah, I bet you do.
There's so much bullshit that's going around that they have no proof of, but I have proof of it. I have actual paperwork, court paperwork and documents to prove that everything that was said on that statement about me was a lie. But this dude stands in a courtroom and tells them that I intimidated a 16-year-old boy in a court case.
What part of it was a lie, Johnny? Did he get the age wrong? Did he get the age wrong, Johnny? Is that what the lie was? Yeah. Hey, dude. He's putting that jaundiced on fleek out there, dude. He's got that shit. Hey. That expired deli meat look this motherfucker's got rolling on right now, dude. Like that lunch meat that went on sale last week. Oh my God.
Was I charged with that? Yes. Did I beat that case? Yes. The case was actually dismissed, and now it's expunged off my record because it was dismissed.
Oh.
If I'd have really hit a 16-year-old with a club, I'd be in prison. But
you were facing 20 years, weren't you? There was a 20-year sentence hanging over your head. And after they dismissed it, you said you wanted to take it to trial like a fucking moron. It's pretty amazing.
These people can't get it through their thick skulls that I've said it over and over again, that it's been dismissed because it was a lie. They cannot get it through their fucking skulls. They can't. Abba-dabba-dab-doo Gaming. Looks like he's a goal from Fallout. A girl from Fallout. You're wild, son. He has aged a lot, ain't he? Abadzab or whatever. I don't even know how to say your name, bub. Some of you all got some wild. Appreciate that super chat, bro. Can we donate for the court video? Nola, I thought about getting it myself. I might end up getting all the court cases when it's done and over with, sharing it with you all.
You should, Johnny. You should do that.
Because there's a lot of victim playing going on and lies.
I got a feeling you're going to need to borrow a phone out of some dude's asshole to do it, though. But you should do that. You should do that. So, we'll see.
Lies being told right in a fucking courtroom, bro. Right in a courtroom.
Leave. And I stand by that.
Kenny said, looks dead.
But what you don't know,
I don't think it'd be that much because, Noah, because the judge brought it up right there in court. He said, I heard there was people, he called my name in my case. And he said, before I call this case, I want everybody to know, I heard there was some recording going on in my courtroom. He said, you can get the video from this court, from the clerk. I better never hear of somebody recording in my courtroom again. I didn't record that court hearing. Who recorded that court hearing and put it out on social media? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So we're can y'all see the intent now? Can you see the intent now? Are we getting there? Are we getting there? Oh,
man, that's interesting that you use that buzzword intent, Johnny. You do realize he's not the one being charged. Never mind. Oh, my opinion, the only place for a chomo and their supporters is a wood chipper. I agree, man. I think the only cure is killing them. I 100% agree with you. I am at the 3-hour mark. I'm going to do the second. I'm an hour and 13 minutes in on this. I'm going to do the second part of this Friday night, right around the same time. So you will know. I'll schedule it, but I'll be in town Friday night to finish this up, but I'm at 3 hours. I'm kind of running out of steam. I can only listen to so much stupid shit. And, but with that, I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us for fucking 3 hours. That's kind of crazy to me. So appreciate the, Ms. T-Dam. Thank you for being a member for 24 months. Freedom Keeper, thank you for being a member for 5 months. DJ Music, appreciate the 5 bomb. Truth Hurts GS, appreciate the 5 bomb. With that, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll play us a little song on the way out. Yeah, appreciate you guys, man. I'll be back to finish this on Friday night, man. So with that, you guys have a good night.
This is a song about my hoe ass mama, who had a reputation of being what some of my friends described as a trailer park treasure. Here we go! So sick of my whole ass mama. If she isn't telling lies and stirring up drama, she is giving mouth hugs to one of my friends, and caught her giving sloppy top behind an overflowing garbage can. Most moms will welcome you in and offer you a snack. My mom will suck you up and have you blow off on a rack. She won't ever be known for cooking a cool ass demeanor. In my neighborhood, she is known as the mom who will suck your wiener. But you know mama has to get a freak on quickly about my mama and her loose ends. Got people I don't even like swinging through, calling me friend. Young dudes with hormones raging, just hanging out in the yard. She was even sweet talking that gobble dude, and I'm pretty sure he's a retard. You know Johnny Gobble right, talks like he is always about to whoop some ass. But women and children is all he will ever fight. The punk pussy bitch always crying like a woman on the rag. Took his ex-wife to court for outing him as a fag. You know mama can't get enough of them young guys. They know it is a guaranteed place to dump, no need to try. She doesn't care how I feel or about the embarrassment that comes with it. If your friends are over and they disappear when you go for a piss, you can bet she done yanked his pants down around the ankles and has his dick in her lips. You know it's hard to love your mama when she's swallowing all of your friends' kids. No sense of pride and no place to hide when your mom has your buddy's dick in her lips.